doing our thing. What's up? Coming live from the Gambia. I'm a little late tonight. You know what I mean? But we here though. We here. That's what's up. Going live, baby. Live, 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 live. Coming live from the Gambia. Y'all know how we do. It's your man, MC Big John, JDO. Let's go, baby. Take these glasses off. Just want to shout out, say what's up to everybody. We here though, and everything is good. I'm in the Gambia. I made it back. I'm at the compound. Yes. Uh, ain't nobody going to be in the live with me tonight. I'm going 100% solo tonight. So much is going on, y'all. So much is going on back in the U.S. As far as me being here, I'm good. What's going on? How do you say this? Is that the muddy G? What's going on? How you doing? He said, "Don't start crying again." No, I can't shed no more tears. I need to play that song for you. Shed no more tears, no more pain. Beautiful African queen, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Lovely Dove. Hello, sister. Appreciate you. Thumbs up. Peace, bro. That's right. Peace and blessings. Shout out to everybody that's doing Ramadan. Shout out to my homegirl, Keke. Shout out to my homegirl, Sirah. The team is very busy. The team is very busy tonight. Everybody's doing something. Yes, but I'm back in the Gambia, y'all. Made it back earlier this week, actually 2 days ago on Monday. Did a quick live, and I will tell you that I'm going to do this as best as I can because here in the Gambia, we do suffer outages, power outages. So I'm going to do that as best as I can. And if so happen that we get an outage, that will probably be the end of the live. Sarah right now is in the process of having the baby. She is, I think they induced her labor. So we just waiting for the word to come back on Sarah as far as the baby. So yes. But we back in the Gambia once again. I'm here. I got some good news. I got some confirmations to tell y'all about. Back in the G, that's right. Black Grinder. I'm back in Gambia. The weather's beautiful. I just came in from the main road, and it's cool out there. But I still got on shorts and a long sleeve shirt. And I would say that Gambia is beautiful. It's even beautifuler, if that's a word. It's just as beautiful as when I left it. So it's just lovely. I went down to what they call turntable, and oh man, I love it. It's equivalent to being in downtown New York. What is that? What is that place down there that they go? Y'all know I don't know nothing. I'm so messed up on my words, but Times Square, yeah. So it's equivalent to Times Square because everything is moving and everything is grooving, and you see everything. I would say that this is the Smiley Coast. They call it the Smiley Coast, but not everybody is smiling these days here. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but the people that do smile, I appreciate y'all for smiling because you look so good when you do smile. So, yeah, but they still going through whatever they're going through here due to COVID. I would tell you that I had a good flight getting here. I was supposed to actually come back last Friday. I show up at the airport last Friday, and I get there, and now they are requiring you to have two COVID-19 tests. You have to get the regular COVID-19 test, and then you got to get the PRC COVID test. Got on the plane. I got a video for y'all on that too, but my upload speed is going slow as all outdoors, and I'm not really sure what that is. So maybe I have to do shorter videos. I think this video is not even 13 minutes, but Maybe I have to do it in 5-minute segments just to get it processed quicker. So I'm in the process of showing you guys everything. I'm filming every day. I'm shooting every day. So you do have some footage coming, but um, I had to take the PRC test. I come back on that Sunday. Boom, I'm in there. Go through customs, go through my screening process, get on the plane. I always get this guy. It's not the same guy, but I always get stuck in the sandwich. But I'm not. I'm the end, right? Another guy's here, and he just keeps on moving. This dude, he's from a continent in Africa somewhere, a country in Africa somewhere, but it's always the same guy that sits next to me. And he's hitting, moving. I said, yo, man, you got anxiety or something? Why you keep moving and fidgeting, man? You know what I mean? This dude was so comfortable that, they give you the little in-flight food. Before I'm even finished eating my food, he picking it up, passing it to the stewardess. He's passing my food to the stewardess because he's deciding that I'm done because I never said I was finished eating. But okay, you can have that if that's what you want to do. So I let him get away until he just got too much. But the next flight, when I get to Banjul, I go and have mediocre lunch. But I get to Banjul, get on the next flight after. I don't know what that layover was. I think that layover was like 8 hours or something crazy. But the time goes by pretty fast. As long as you got your phone, the time will go by pretty fast. I get on the next flight. I got a whole section to myself. So I was happy about that. I didn't get the same brother that I usually get. It was just me by myself. So I was happy about that. I fell asleep on that flight. So that flight really was like 20 minutes for me because I slept through the whole thing. And that's the thing for me. If I could keep myself up and deprive myself of sleep, I usually can get on the plane and, have a nice nap. And before you know it, I'm at my destination. That's how I do it. So that was good. And the crazy part was when I got off the plane, I had to take a COVID test. I was like, what? Gambia is not playing. For you to get into the country coming from the United States, you have to get a COVID test, a rapid PCR COVID test. Now, I had a situation in the airport where there was a young lady, a young mother. She had a baby strapped on her and two other little kids. And the dude is like, come. The minister of health is there, and it's a bunch of them. He's like, come on. He wants to give me hand sanitizer and he wants to look at my documents. And he's like, come on. I'm like, oh, and they also scan you. They scan you with the radar when you get there too. So you got to go and walk in front of this screen, and it's a guy there with a camera radaring your whole body, checking your whole body temperature. They're not playing. They're far advanced in the US. I don't know how, but they are. So he's like, come on. I said, yo, man, don't you see these kids right here? What you want me to just run these kids over? So he was like, oh, like, yo, you from America? So I said, yeah, what you want me to do? You want me to run these kids over? He said, no, they're not with you. I said, nah, but even they was, I'm not going to run my kids over either. He says, okay, brother, let me see your paperwork. We're going to give you a COVID-19 test. I'm like, oh, man, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what's going to happen if it comes back positive. So, you just come off the plane, and it's like a setup a little bit because, you get on the plane and they feed you, and you get on the plane, they feed you, got to take your mask off. So it's like you exposing yourself. I mean, I got this dude, ain't no social distancing. And that brother, when he got his food, oh my God. Yeah, I didn't know if he was there for the flight or the food because he ate like he never ate before, but it's understandable. So I go to give you a number. My number was 44. They have a different type of COVID test than any other place that I've seen. And what they do is they have a very thin instrument. It's almost like a if I would think about what it looks like a toothpick, and on the end it has these little ridges, and they stick that thing so far up in your nose, it's like they tickling your brain when they do it. But they went and they dropped it, and 5 minutes, they know positive or negative. They gave me the thumbs up, negative, and I got up out of there. Of course, I was trying to film everything and they was tripping. No, brother, you can't do that. No. I said, man, I'm filming myself, man. Relax. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, came on through. Shout out to my brother Big Red. He came out there and he met me, and it was good. But man, it was too many people out there begging, yo. I felt so uncomfortable because as you're walking, I mean, they're on all sides of you. Brother, it's Ramadan. They need a little something to eat. They all over you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, watching in my pockets, you know what I'm saying? Because they could easily distract you on one side, hit you on the other side. So yeah, too much begging at the airport, y'all. Make sure you keep your valuables in front of you, especially for the ladies. Swing your bag to the front of you if you're wearing a bag. If you got a fanny pack, you know, that's the best way to travel because, you know, times are hard on the boulevard over here for the people in Gambia. That's why we trying to, you know, help them out as best we can because times is hard. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fatu. What's going on? Fatu Saul. I tried to say your name too fast and it came out as Fat Saul. So sorry, sister. But Fatu is in the building. I'm going solo tonight. Keke is she is watching, but like I said, there's a lot going on in America for the team. So she will not be available, but she is in here. I think she will be saying something if she will, but she's listening. She told me she would be listening. Sirah is in the hospital having her baby. I believe right now she's in labor, so she's been there for a few days. So if you can, just big up the ancestral love. Call the ancestor, tell her to surround that sister, the positive ancestors, so we can get that going. I used what is this airlines I used? Y'all gonna get me asking me to remember stuff name wise. I can't do it, but I used it'll come to me in a second, y'all. I would tell you, but I used the American Airlines to book, and when you get to Brussels, you get on Brussels, but I guess they're co-partners or they collaborate with each other. So the first was let me look at my phone. Lord have mercy, my brain is not working. Shout out to Bella. She just hit me up on the text. What was this airlines I used? Somebody help me out if y'all know what I might have said it before. It's not American. United. There we go. United. I took United coming out of. There go Keke. What's up, Keke? I took United. Coming out of the U.S. Dulles Airport, and when you get to Brussels, you get on. I guess that's Brussels Airways. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. Kiki's in the building. I guess y'all could text her or shout out and I will say what's going on. Yes. Keke says, yes, prayers for my little sister, Sirah, of course. We got someone in here watching from Kenya. How do you say your name, sister? Y'all got some names. So let me try this. This is Sama MC. Are you an MC? Thank you. Appreciate for the welcome back. Yeah, it was a task getting back to the Gambia, but we made it. Baby, we made it. We made it. I need to play that song. But yeah, we made it back to the Gambia. I'm so happy to be here. The compound, everything is good. I got my security cameras going up soon. So yeah, okay. So I'll leave that part to later. But I got the cameras going up soon. I'm even in the process of hiring. I'm listening to your suggestions, ladies and gentlemen. So it was suggested that we go ahead on and get a security person. So I do have somebody in mind, but you know, we'll have to see what kind of deal we can hook up for that. I'll put on my shades, yo. My dirty shades. But anyway, yeah, so United and then Brussels Airline. I need y'all to ask me questions. Like I said, I'm in here by myself tonight. And Keke wanted to know how crowded. Look at this mosquito. Look at this mosquito. Did I get him? I got on off spray, so they just buzzing. But anyway, Kiki said, how crowded was the flight to the Gambia? The first flight was, I think they didn't have any room whatsoever. I think that was jam packed because I had someone actually sitting next to me, which that seat is supposed to be left blank for social distancing. But because the airlines has been suffering, I think they just said, yo, we just gonna do this the way we can. So it was a full flight. It was packed. Uh, I might have got up and stretched and did my little walk maybe once, used the bathroom once, and that was it. The second flight was not as bad. You know what I mean? The second flight was not as bad. Uh, Kim said, "Oh my, OMG, I have a layover in Brussels. When are you coming? I thought you was when are you coming, Kim? When are you coming? Are you coming like soon? You already got your ticket? Yeah, I think Kim is coming real soon. Uh, Key says, so you really notice the difference in the people in Gambia? The difference from America? Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like night and day. At least you can get a hi if you say hi here. You do that in America, you might not get that. But surprisingly enough, I seen a young lady today, and it was so funny because I was like, "How you doing, sister?" She didn't say nothing, and we was walking in the same direction. Like I like merged in, and we just ended up being like, I said, "Hey, how you doing?" She didn't say nothing. She was on a mission somewhere. She was mad about something. So I was like, "I thought this was the Smiley Coast." She didn't say a word. I said, "I bet you I can make you smile. I bet you I can make you smile." She didn't say a word. So I was like, "All right." So I was talking loud, and it's funny because as you speak American, it gets the attention of everybody because they might not be seeing you like you're an American. They might think you just one of the Gambians. But then, so everybody's looking at me talk to this young lady. So I look, and she has on a personalized bracelet that says Queen. So I said, "All right, Queen," and then she turned around like, "Oh." I said, "Yeah, yeah." And she was shocked because she must have forgot that she had that bracelet on, or she didn't think I could see it, but yeah, that's that for that. Kim says May 7th. I'll be there. Okay. Kim, now where you coming from? From NYC? That's the Kim, right? I spoke to you earlier. Or I was at yesterday. I'll be there, booked and busy. May 7th. Wow. Your first will that be your first time coming to the continent, or what? And how did you come to pick Gambia? I need somebody. You want to jump on my live? Let me see. Kim, you want to jump on my live? I would love to interview you. Get it. Let's see. If you want to jump on the live and have a conversation, here's the link. Yeah, Kim, come on and tell us about the procedures that it took for you to get everything set to come to the continent. I mean, May 7th is right around the corner. I mean, we'll still be here too, so we most definitely can link up. Somebody jump on in here, get on the live with me. Yeah. But Kiki said, no, I mean the Gambian people. Kiki said, no, I mean the Gambian people since the last time you were there. No, they're steady. Everything is steady. Yeah, the Gambian people are the Gambian people. Always hardworking, always moving, always, they always like, they always mesmerize me because I'm like, where they going to? Where they coming from? I'm always curious about where they're going and where they're coming from. I don't know why, because they just seem to still keep the economy moving somehow. They keep it moving somehow. Uh, Kim, make sure you come celebrate with us for my birthday. I don't know. We still trying to put the plans together for that, but I mean, I don't know if we're gonna party that late in the. I thought we was gonna get. Yeah, well, I don't know. We still putting it together, but yeah, everybody's invited to Kiki's birthday party wherever we having it at. I went to one place already, and yeah, we got the green light for that, and that's uh boy, I'll tell you, my brain just don't be working like it used to. But we went to a Jamaican club, and my brother actually plays there on Saturday night, so we good on that one. Kim said this is the second time. This is her second time to the continent. Maybe next time. Okay. So where'd you go the first time you came to the continent, Kim? Yes, there's begging in the United States worse than look. I would say that yes, there's begging in the United States too. Is that begging in the United States is usually one person at a distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you ain't gotta say nothing. But the Gambia, the people are very, very, very resilient, and they like, yeah, you're gonna help me if you can. You know what I mean? And I'm shocked because some of those brothers look like they was dressed and they was working. Yeah, some of them brothers look like they had on the work clothes. So I didn't understand that quite as yet. But you're right, they're begging in the U.S. too. And guess what? They have things set up, and people don't have to do nothing but breathe and eat and use the bathroom in America. The begging is so crazy over there. But yeah, it's not just the Gambian problem; it's a global problem. People, you know. But but I think the people here they work if they have to, most definitely. The birthday is May 8th. So what day is May 8th? What day is that, Kiki? Is that the date you want to go from the 8th all the way to your birth till we leave, or what's up? I ain't picking on the Gambian people about the begging now. Don't y'all start nothing, fat too. Don't you start nothing. Kim says she's been to Johannesburg as a teenager with her mom. Ah, how was that? I gotta get down to South Africa. See if I can get some dogs. I gotta get some dogs from down there and start breeding them over here. That might end up being one of my sources of income in the Gambia, getting those dogs and breeding them, because that's the only thing that's stopping me from staying here is finding out a source of income. Now, I have worked in the Gambia, and I just can't get with the breakdown of the money, but it will force you to have to reinvent yourself and most definitely budget. You know what I mean? Because what I was getting in America for $500-600, they was giving me $35 here, American. So you do have to, deal with the culture shock of that and try to you know, just adjust yourself. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm looking at breeding some dogs and not even really sell them here, ship them back to the United States, because I can sell a dog in the United States for 7,000. I can go to Johannesburg and probably get that same dog that they're looking for, probably for like 15. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of seeing if I'm gonna ship the dog or just, drive the dog. I don't know what the distance is between South Africa and Gambia, but I think it's more economical for me to just actually ship the dog from South Africa. Global Green Book is in the building. What's up, Empress? One love, sis. One love. Ramadan Kareem. That's for all the people that's on Ramadan right now. Ramadan Kareem. No, I didn't participate in Ramadan this year. I previously did Ramadan 10 years straight. But since 2001, I have not participated in Ramadan. I do fast almost every day, though. You know what I mean? Deliberately or not, I do some type of fast. I mean, we all do actually, but yeah, But yeah, what's up, sis? Yeah, you're the second person that has warned me about crime in the Gambia. Do you think that crime has increased since COVID in the Gambia? It has. Crime in Gambia has increased. It's usually petty crime, but the crime has increased everywhere. The only thing is that the Gambian people are very peaceful people, so you don't get the same degree of crime. But if you look at America, there's been over 135 mass shootings since the beginning of the year. And I would have to say it's due to COVID because people are stressed out and not in their normal state of mind. You got to think about it like you've been on quarantine, you've been by yourself, you're probably forced with dealing with some issues that you never knew that you had. And it manifests through your ways and actions. And people have been losing it. People have been losing it all over the world due to this COVID. You know what I mean? But the crime in Gambia has increased, but it's still on the petty level. You know what I mean? Uh, uh, Bella's in the building. She's supposed to come report the news for us, but of course, uh, she's not going to do that today. But some of the things I seen that was going on here was there was a Senegalese man that worked for the Chinese fishing company, and he was burglarizing somebody's house, and they caught him, and he stabbed a young man and killed him. And the youth and the people in Gambia have been, very adamant about not being happy about what happened, and they have struck out on those people. And yeah, it's been that. And I seen another thing where there was a young lady that was raped and murdered. And other than that, it's just political news coming out of the Gambia. But yes, COVID has affected the Gambian people, and crime is up because poverty is up. You know what I mean? There's no tourists here, so you have to figure out how you're gonna feed your family, how you're gonna work and stuff like that. And it could push people to the edge. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's why I've been at my compound so much, because I don't have my security measures up to where I need to be. As everybody know, we had a break in here, and it has forced me to be sort of still until I handle all my security stuff. So I got security cameras. I need to go ahead on and put the barbed wire up, but I don't own this compound, so it doesn't make sense for me to do it, because unless we come up with some type of deal with the owner for to rent this place for another year, and then that's different. Then that's like, okay, we rent it for another year. Maybe we can get a discount on the rent because we're going to build this compound. The wall has to go up another 3 or 4 feet, and then barbed wire all the way around. In this particular compound and in this particular development, there has been an uprise on burglary. So, yes, the crime is up. Assalamu alaikum, sister. Fatu said, Assalamu alaikum, sister. That Global Green Book. Yes. Y'all are getting in the comments. I like y'all. So last week's live, we were doing our thing. The whole team was here, and we got on the subject of Kunta Kinte and Alex Haley. We had a young sister in here, Miss Tina, Justine. She was in here, and she's a direct descendant of Alex Haley and Kunta Kinte. And it was suggested that we go out to the village and we go do some up close and personal research. I will tell you that I got a confirmation today that I will be there on Sunday. So first thing in the morning, I have to start planning my trip over there, because I plan on going by sea, by land. I'm not going to travel by land this time. The trip to Kunta Kinte Island, it's very I don't know how to express this. I want to say tedious, but it's a long, grueling, bumpy ride. You have to dusty. I think that's part of the experience when you go to Kunta Kinte Island. You can even go back and look at the video of us. 4 of us went, and it was a very bumpy ride. I don't want to experience that again. So this particular time, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to go by sea or river, whichever. Let's get a boat and just go over there like that, touch down, and go right into the village to go into Jufre. That's where we'll be going. Jufre, and inside of Jufre is where the descendants of Kunta Kinte are. And yes, we can most definitely find out whatever we need to find out. I'm going to make an attempt to bring a portable internet. I don't know if it'll work out there or not, but if we do that, I might do it in live format, because of the simple fact that with the live, I can get straight up. I can get right to you guys. But it's like my upload speed is just not as it's not as great as I would like it to be. So we're gonna try to just do a live broadcast and do it like that, uncut. live broadcast. I don't have to worry about upload. Big John, I'll be there soon, inshallah. Yes, Fatu, you need to come on. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, when Keke gets here, we will be going into our trip for October, November. I will be putting up the information as soon as we formulate it. We need to go to the hotels and talk to them. We need to talk to the restaurants because we're going to be coming, just 10 of us, probably be 30, probably 15 altogether, the team and whichever one of you people decide to go with us. Yeah, we want to most definitely get the discounts, the group rate and all that. We're going to put all the events together. And once we do that, we'll be able to give you more information. But when I come back next time, I will be staying all the way into the next year. You know what I mean? So just right after rainy season, this is what we want to do. Right after rainy season, then we're going to come back here. I'll still have my compound. If I don't get this compound, I'll probably have another compound, and hopefully I can allow some people to stay with me. I'm not sure if I really want company, but it would be nice to have companionship while I'm here, but the idea is to actually buy a property and not rent, you know what I mean? Because if you can rent, you can buy basically. But renting is convenient. So October, November, after rainy season, we're coming back, and I will be staying until my season starts, which probably would be April. So I will stay here from October, November to April of the following year. That's 2022. So, and then I go back to the US. But if I can find good staff members to run my business, that's it for me. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tay and her mom, baby girl. Shantae actually went and we got a contract. She went and talked to some people. We got a contract on the table. We just got to get those numbers right, and we good. So business is going on. It's just that I don't have anybody there right now to run the business for me. If I did, I would just stay here and just live. But it's difficult to find good workers. It's good to find out good people. I hire all black. And, it's a degree of difficulty when you're dealing with your own people. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for some good qualified young men back in the United States. I would love to take some Gambians over there and let them get down for what we do. I think they would love it. But I'm looking for some good, young, qualified brothers and sisters, actually. If I can hire some sisters, well, we can most definitely. I would never leave the Gambia, because I was here in the compound, finally really getting out today. Oh, man, I was like, and I'm just staying local right now, but yeah, I'm even thinking about, and I've been talking to you guys about getting me get a motorcycle or moped or something just so I can skedaddle. You got a motorcycle, moped, you don't got to wait for traffic. Get security, that's the way to go. Yes, we're working on that. It's freezing. I know. Keke sent me a picture. It's snowing where she's at. I'm like, wow. It was I think it was like 90 today. Yeah, it was beautiful. I even got my laundry out there drying now. Even tonight, I think it's like 60, you know what I mean? But it's a breeze, it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It's got a cool breeze. So yes. Yeah, so I'm most definitely I'm ready to stay, man. You know what I'm saying? But I just bought a truck. I'm not gonna. It's a note on the truck, so I would need somebody to maintain that. I would need somebody to maintain that. So it's like a ready-made business. I mean, I'm still doing business from here. I mean, people are calling, booking dates and everything to get this stuff done. And yeah, I just need somebody to step up. I do have somebody in mind, but I'm not sure. You know, I'm not sure. I got a good, my son is be the top qualified person to take over, but he's preparing himself for college. So I got to respect that. But he knows what to do and how to do it. Unfortunately, we had a situation which you've seen on the video where he was ready to take over, but we couldn't. Things didn't line up properly for us, so that's what prompted me to have to go back to the U.S. One of the things that prompted me to go back to the U.S. My speeding ticket was the other thing, which was resolved today. I got to pay a fine and I got to do community service. I don't know if they're going to let me do community service here, but I could do it. I got to do 24 hours of community service. Not a big deal. You know what I mean? Not a big deal for me. We can handle that. Come on, y'all. Where's your questions at? Ask me whatever you need to ask me. I was in a taxi today and just driving around, going to, pick up some light groceries. And yes, the people are looking good. Gambia is moving forward. They are the infrastructure is moving forward. Just in 3 months' time, I have seen buildings that were not there. The airport, when you come into the Banjul airport, is beautiful. They have really upgraded to like any other city, with the big screens, and everything is white, and it's really looks nice. When we first got there the first time, it was a little like, oh yeah, y'all need some improvements, but they got it, y'all. They got it. They're doing the damn thing over there at the airport. I was like, oh, this is nice, with the big screen TVs and everything, and just the way it's set up. It's grand. It's really grand. So yeah, I really like that. I'm happy for the people in Gambia to be doing advancement like that. The infrastructure, they're now actually. I seen a automated billboard today that it looks like they're still working on the development of the major roads. And when the picture that they put up, it sort of looked like Vegas. Like you got traffic going one direction, traffic in the other opposite way, and then they have a like vegetation and stuff growing in the middle. And to my understanding from the billboard that I saw, that they're actually developing a sewer system or a water system, a waterway is in the works, where every Gambian will have access to running water and electricity. Yeah, they're stepping their game up over here. They're stepping their game up over here. So shout out to the president of Gambia. I'm looking for you. I would love to talk to you. I'm gonna see if I can make that happen. I would love to get an interview with the president, see if I can get on his cabinet. Yes, indeed. What else is going on here? Let me read some of these comments. I took the warm weather with me. Yeah, I tried to take the cold weather with me, but yeah, the warm weather. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all just need to come on home. Stop playing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have a sister that wants to use my services. The power washing. Yeah, just go. You can book. I need to pay my bill, but you can book at www.jdlsvc.com. That's my website if you want to book for my power washing services. Actually, we can build anything from the ground up. We have a conglomerate of Black contractors that we can build the house from the ground up. We can handle everything from A to Z. You just got to go in there and you can book me. You get my information. This is for the people that's in the Washington, D.C., Virginia area, Maryland. Yeah, that's where the business is at. You know what I mean? So B Fox, let's see what he says. B Fox says, your first time there, did you get a visa on arrival or did you get it before you left the U.S.? We got our visas before we left the U.S. It took us approximately a week to get the visa back. You got to know and understand that not everything is moving because of COVID. So people have more time. They're letting people work from home. So what we did was we got our passports. Well, we already had our passports, but I think Anita had to get hers updated or something. But anyway, if you already got your passport, what you do is you go online, you download the documents from the embassy, you fill those out, you send them a check for $200. It used to be $100, but now it's $200. You send that with a passport photo, and you send it by certified mail to make sure it gets there and somebody signs for it and all that good stuff. And within a week or 2 weeks, it'll come back. But yeah, we got our visa. The visa is good for 5 years, and we did ours. It was so quick. You know what I mean? I think when you get here, I just don't see that as being realistic. Is when you get to the Gambia to try to get a visa, because when you get off that plane, you're gonna go through a long line and wait and asking questions and this and that. It's just like, yo, just get me to my luggage and let me get out of here. I don't want to stick around the airport longer than I have to. I don't even know what their process is like to even get the visa. But once you get screened and everything like that, you go to the immigration desk. You have to pay your $20. That $20 is your entry fee. I don't know where the $20 goes to, but that's your entry fee. As soon as you see them, they give you a receipt. You go straight to immigration. and they ask you some questions: where you staying at, where you coming from. You have to have your paper. They didn't give me the paper to fill out, so they was good. They worked with me because make sure you get your immigration paper when you get off the plane. But they didn't do that for me. And so I got my visa through the embassy. Okay, question. Will I have to quarantine upon arrival? Now listen very carefully. This is important. Very important to know and understand. Traveling from the United States to the Gambia, the rules and regulations are changing daily. The rules and regulations are changing daily. That's what they said to me. The airlines, United Airlines, when I got there last Friday, they had just changed the rules. You only needed one COVID test Thursday. Friday, you needed 2 COVID tests. Sunday, which was the 18th, the rules changed again because they only did this because there was an influx of travelers traveling all over the world on this particular last weekend. And to try to keep everybody safe, they started implementing different rules and regulations. So the best thing I can tell you about quarantine, because it might be different by the time you get here, Kim, you need to check with your airlines and you need to check with travel, the CDC on travel, because there might be a situation where you have to quarantine. This time, I didn't have to quarantine. All I had to do was take a COVID test upon arrival. There was no quarantine. I believe, because I didn't stick around to find out, if you get a positive COVID test, you absolutely will have to quarantine. Now, this is hearsay now, what I'm about to say next, so you don't quote me on this. The last I heard about quarantining was that they take you to a quarantine hotel. It's like they don't even let you know where you're going because they don't want people, your family members or loved ones, coming to where you at, especially if you're positive, you get a positive COVID test, because they don't want them to catch the COVID-19 and then go back out into the public to spread it. So they send you to a quarantine hotel. It used to be free. Now I'm hearing that you have to pay. The last quarantine hotel that I know of was Q City. If anybody knows about Q City, I heard that quarantine people was staying at Q City. And how I found out about that, I actually went to Q City to do an event over there, and they was like, "No, we now the government has contracted us to handle any quarantine people. So you don't have to quarantine as of last Monday. You know what I'm saying? Now, that could change. I don't know. You have to pay attention to see how the rate of the COVID is going up. You know what I mean? And I think that I would like to say that the Gambia is on the cutting edge of keeping people safe from quarantine, because I had no idea upon arrival that I would be taking a COVID-19 test. But their test is not aggressive because they don't have a big Q-tip up there rubbing. They had a very slim, long, about 4-inch instrument, plastic, that they put up there and just, and you're good. And I was like, oh, okay, this is not, aggressive, but they stick it far though. But it wasn't aggressive. Hello, Patricia Boyd. How are you this evening, dear? Cold Tiger in the building. What's up? Are the streets busy because they are having Ramadan? The streets were very busy, very busy. Business as usual, if not more. You know what I mean? The streets are very, very, very crowded. People are out and about, and the fast is on, and the streets are crowded. Like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? The people are out and about doing their things. People are working. People are congregating and having their conversations. And I did notice there was a lot of children out selling things today. That's the one thing that I didn't see a lot of before. Like, they were in groups selling stuff. This group of young ladies, but I was pressed for time. I wanted to give them a little something, but I'll have to catch them next time. That was down at Turntable. I love Turntable, y'all. I love Turntable. That's my spot. I plan on spending a lot of time at Turntable. I didn't want to get me a table, a tent, and some chairs and just post up at Turntable. Like, yo, what's up? Come sit down and talk talk to the people. If I can set that up, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that popping because I love turntable. It's just so busy and people are just moving. You know what I mean? Moving and grooving, doing their thing. I love that. You know what I mean? No problem, B Fox. Harmony Clock, what's going on? Any idea if you had both jabs? Uh-oh. What happened? Any idea if both? What's a jabs? What's that? Are you saying any idea if you had both jabs, what happens? I don't know what a jab is. Is that a misspell? Come back, sis. Come back, Harmony Clock. Let me see what you're talking about. Kim, what did she say? Thanks a lot. I got registered with the embassy. Yes. Did they make you pay 200? Patricia Boyd says she's doing great. Harmony, I want to know what you're talking about, please. Any idea? Oh, jabs are injections. So you're talking about vaccinations. Any idea if you had both jabs, what happened? I don't know because I haven't taken any vaccinations. I don't know about that. So, but what I would say is, if paperwork comes with you taking vaccinations, I would like to think that show your paperwork. You know what I mean? But I don't know if that makes you exempt from getting a COVID test when you get here because you can be vaccinated and still get COVID. So I think that they are not playing those games. When you come here, you need to have all your paperwork, and then it is what it is. I mean, I had all my paperwork, but they still tested me, and I mean, I tested within the allotted time. So the injections and vaccinations, I'm not sure how that works because yes, I haven't been vaccinated, and I don't know of anybody that has been vaccinated. So if anybody's been vaccinated and you recently came through Gambia or any country, let us know how you was treated. Let us know how they approached you and how that went because I'm not sure. I haven't been vaccinated, but I know that when you do get vaccinated, you get paperwork, and that's the way that you know that anybody would know that you was vaccinated is through the paperwork. Yeah, doing great. Thank you, Amerikkka, for letting me know what jabs are because I didn't know what that was. Like, is it boxing? What's going on? Thank you. I appreciate that. Harmony Clark said, yes, this the vaccinations. West side, the West side. Yes. Everybody, you guys are very knowledgeable. Appreciate that. Shout out to the West side. B Fox said that too. Yes, if you've been vaccinated, yes, I would think. I think that I've seen people that must have been vaccinated at the airport because there was some ladies there and they wasn't wearing their mask. They was like, oh yeah, maybe they felt, wait a minute, hold on, Kim, you got your visa and you didn't have to pay for that? Is that what you're saying? Because that's my question. Did they charge you $200 for the visa? Wow. B Fox. True. I've heard of people even dying after they get the vaccine. So you're right. Yes. People have died from getting the vaccine. One of the notable people that I know of is Marvin Hagler, which I grew up in the same area that he is from. If anybody knows the great late boxer Marvin Hagler, he died, allegedly died, I'll say, from COVID-19 injection reaction. So yeah, I don't plan on getting the vaccine. Okay. I didn't bring anti-malaria medicine. When I came the first time, I didn't have any issues with malaria. I was taking the pills, but after a while I just stopped taking them. You know what I'm saying? Of course you have to cover your body here. Malaria is a very serious illness in the Gambia. I think when I went to Anita had forgot her pills. So we went to one of the local pharmacists, and the pharmacist was very graceful to let us know that it's more serious here than what we even think. the malaria one thing, but how the Gambian people approach it. And it's some spiritual aspect to it too. Like, catching malaria has something to do with spirits. And this is what this lady was saying. And this is unfortunate, I'm just repeating what she said. So this is hearsay, but yeah, it was very deep. But did you know that there is two types of malaria medications? One medication for malaria is preventative. The other one is to treat you if you have malaria. So both are in very high demand and could be very expensive. So you're talking about under $20 in the US if you have insurance, $235 here in the Gambia, and they don't take insurance. So yeah, if you plan on taking malaria medication, make sure you get it and don't leave it, because you'll end up paying a lot for it. Justine Jones, what's going on? Shout out to Justine Jones. Did you have to pay for the test upon arrival in the Gambia? No, that was the best part. It wasn't like a force feed. It was like, yeah, you had to take it. And no, they didn't charge anything for it. So I felt like that was great, because yeah, just for your a peace of mind. You're just getting off a plane. Like I said, you take your mask down and eat, you're breathing other people's air, especially if you're sitting in a row of four. I don't think I would be that comfortable taking my mask down. You know what I mean? But yes, there is no charge for the COVID test upon arrival to the Gambia. Now that can change. So my experience, no charge. So yes, shout out to the Gambian government for having a COVID test with no charge. How long does it take to get the results for the corona test? Well, they have two. They have a PCR they have a rapid, what is that thing called? They have a rapid test. When you take the rapid test, it lets you know like 5 minutes. Then the PCR, that test takes a couple of days. Now, this is crazy. Now, if I remember clearly, I believe we took a rapid test the first time we came to the Gambia, and that was a PCR. So I think now they switched it. Somebody will let me know if they switched the PCR to do the 2-day instead of the rapid. So yeah. Gambian chefs in the building. How you brothers doing? Appreciate y'all for coming through. Cold Tiger, he said, thanks for the info. I'm going to try to fly down in June. Oh, yes. But see, that's during the rainy season. So I don't know how that's going to work for you. You better do some research to find out if you want to be here during the rainy season. I heard that the rainy season is not that bad, but trying to travel is the rough part, especially if you're staying on a secondary road, because it's crazy. Oh, I never heard that DMX had the injection before he had the heart attack. Really? I didn't hear that. Is this something new that just developed or came out? I didn't. The news that they're putting out in the U.S. is that he overdosed. But was it a COVID? Hank Aaron. Was it Hank Aaron? Who was it that the baseball player that died after he had that? Even Cicely Tyson, I heard, had recently taken the COVID-19 test before she passed on. Kim said, I registered to let them know I'll be in the. Oh, okay. But your visa. My question was, did you have to pay $200 for your visa? Yes. I believe that you do the registration and the visa paperwork all together. Shout out to Anita. She took care of all that. She said, you have your, yeah. She has her malaria pills. That's good. I stopped taking them, so I didn't even get none this time. Hit the button, please. What button am I hitting? Hit the like button, please. Oh, thank you. Harmony's saying hit the like button. I thought they was talking to me. I hope Harmony is a woman. I'm sorry. Yes, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. We most definitely appreciate that. Subscribe. Justine Jones is saying, we were on the same flight when we came in November. Remember me? Wait a minute. Let me see. Hold on. Now, you know you wasn't looking like that on the plane. Wait a minute. We're from U.S. or Brussels? Now, how am I going to remember you? You wasn't the lady that was sitting behind me that kept hitting my chair, was you? Was you that lady going to Nigeria or something? I, you just now going to mention that to me? Did we speak? Yeah, you going to be on the flight with me and you ain't even speak to me. Justine said, I'm here now, but leaving again soon. You here where? In the Gambia? Wait a minute. You got me confused, girl. You're going to have to explain. You got to explain that to me. Mark C said, what's going on? He said, rainy season starts normally in July. So if he comes in June, he will have a little bit of flexibility. I thought it was June, July for rainy season. Thanks for correcting me on that. Hank Aaron, yes. Hank Aaron allegedly had taken the COVID vaccination right before he passed away soon after that. Okay, so the PCR test always took 2 to 5 days. Rapid test is rapid, yes. So we took the rapid test the first time. I thought that's what you needed again for this time. They said you need that and you need the PCR. So I had to go and look, check this out. It's based upon money too, because once I was at the ticket counter and I didn't have that PCR, they was like, yeah, go right over to the go right around the corner to the Starbucks right there. They'll give you the test for some money. I think the price was like $250 or something crazy. I was like, why would I pay y'all that? I can go get it. I still can't. I'm not gonna sit around here for 2 days. Yes. B Fox, one of DMX family members, are trying to really expose that. Google it. Oh, wow. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Damn. I didn't know. I didn't hear about that. Let me see. They're saying DMX had a. I didn't hear about this. I appreciate y'all for keeping me on point, because I just don't get a chance to watch news like that. And why would he take that? Was he at risk for something? Uh, he took the COVID. Let me see, y'all. They be asking me some stupid questions here now. Is everybody experience the same thing when you try to Google something? Every time I try to Google, it's like they're trying to get me to prove that I'm not a robot. Unproven claims that DMX suffered heart attack after COVID-19 vaccine. So it's not, no one, yeah. And then I see something that says fact check, no evidence DMX heart attack was caused by COVID-19 vaccine. So that could be a rumor. So let's be careful with that. It's alleged that he had taken, that's what he had to say. It's alleged that he had taken the COVID-19 vaccine, but he probably was getting high too. So, Good Consumer said, where's Anita? Anita is she's back in America. I'm texting her right now. I'm texting Anita right now, y'all. Word up. Yeah. I'm texting Anita right now. She's chilling. She's back in the US doing her thing, trying to get out of the hustle and bustle of America. She wants to come over here and live. So every week when I do a live, I try to persuade her to come on, but she's not doing that. But maybe if y'all ask her, she'll come on. I'll tell her right now that they're asking for her. Let's see what she says. Let's see. I'm texting Anita now. I asked her to come on. I asked her. Let's see what happens. I doubt it though. B Fox, I'm a woman. B Fox is a woman. Hey. Okay, wait a minute. I done lost my space now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Da-da-da-da. Where's Anita? Okay. She said, wait a minute. I'm sorry, sis. Uh, Justine Jones said yes from US. Yes, went to Envy with Juliet. Was you at Envy with us, girl? You was on the plane too. Oh, this is my home, girl. Where you been at? We need to connect. You're not the one that asked me about shipping containers too, did you? Or shipping company? Is that you? I'm a woman. You call me a man. I'm sorry, B Fox. I apologize. B Fox. What a fox? Foxy lady? I'm sorry, B Fox. I'm sorry. I don't see no picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about my man Fox. Used to be with the Boston Celtics. What's his first name? Pretty boy. I don't know. Fox. What's his name? Something Fox. Don't get me to try to remember names. I'm sorry, y'all. I like your glasses, Westside. Thank you. Justine says, yes, I'm in Paradise View now. I sat next to Anita when we went to the club. Yeah, oh, now I remember you. Hey, what's up? Yo, we gonna have to hook up. Anita said, not today. I'm texting Anita now. Yeah, I remember you. Yeah, what's going on? You been here all that time, or you left and came back? What's up? I'm single now. Watch out. I'm 100% single now, even though, man, only Keke knows my man when I say, man, what I done got myself in. Man, I don't even want to talk about that. You heard about DMX too, Empress? That's crazy. I'm just hearing about this. But it don't sound like it's a credible story. So I guess we need to see if the family members really can break out with that. Maybe we'll get it up again the next time we're both here. So you back in the US now. Okay. What part of the US you in? I don't mind. I remember you now. Yes. Max Cisse, he says, bro, I will be in Gambia June 1st. Okay. Will you be here to stay, or how long you staying for? Good Consumer said DMX was about to travel to do shows and took the vaccine for protection. Wow. That's deep. The West Side said, where is B Red? Big Red. Oh, he just left. He just came over here, ate up my chicken Benetton, and he left. Bella was here. She made some chicken Benetton. That thing is good, yo. I'm gonna make some French fries and eat some of that before I go to bed tonight. I haven't seen him in a while. Big Red was here earlier, but yeah, he was here earlier. Just stopped through to get some food, as usual. Trying to eat up all my food, but that's all right. That's my brother, so it's all good. But yeah, we'll probably be linking up tomorrow. Just a few minutes from turntable. Okay. B Fox, no. It's alleged the vaccine did not cause the heart attack. Not that he did not take the vaccine. Oh, so he took the vaccine. Now they're trying to see if that was the cause. I got it. Got it. So it's not under dispute that he took it. Yes. Okay. Thank you for thanks. Keeps coming with the comments and questions, y'all. Most appreciated. Most appreciated. Everybody's my co-host tonight. Bro, we'll be in Gambia June 1st. We'll surely invite you for a Benetton session. Or do you prefer Domada? I don't know if I had the Domada yet. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember, but I don't know if I'm gonna be here. Hopefully, I will be here in June. But that's what I was asking you. How long will you be staying? Look at pics from that night. I was right next to her. Anyway, glad you're back. Get to pop off now. Uh-oh. I remember you. I don't need to look at no pictures. You were sitting right there. I think you even had on a white dress or skirt or something. Yeah, I remember. Who was you there with? You was just there with Blacksit, or did you have somebody? Somebody was sitting next to you. We all ordered drinks together. I remember you and Anita over there chopping it up. I was acting wild that night, trying to do some new dance moves. But yeah, that was a good night at Envy. We're gonna try to do Envy for Kiki's birthday. We're gonna do Envy. Let's hope they're open. Are you and Anita back together? That's what B Fox want to know. Let me ask her. Let me ask Anita. Let me see what she says. Me and Anita. Whew, let me get my violin out. Wow, what can I say about me and Anita? I don't know how to describe this. Me and Anita, are we back together again? Are we back together? Uh, I would say that me and Anita um, are talking, and we are in a good space right now. Uh, mm, I don't know. I, I I don't know what to say. Uh, we in a good space right now. That's what I would say. Uh, but as far as it's like being a couple or anything like that, I don't think we're there. We're there like that. So to answer your question, no, we're not together. We're not apart, but we're not together. I'm 100% single. Look at Kiki laughing. Um, there's a lot going on right now for me in my life in terms of relationships and stuff like that. Uh, but we Rick Fox. That's what Be Real said. Rick Fox. Yeah, I'm sorry. I should know that. But me and Anita's cool. That's all I can say about that. A lot has happened. Y'all seen it. It all unfolded, and I don't got nothing to hide about that. But we're family. We're gonna always be family. That's what I would say. We're family. Yeah. So uh, Justine said I left in November and just came back last month. Anyway, take care, my friend. I'm here in TG now. Tangi, TG, TG. What's TG? But leaving now. Oh, the Gambia. I'm in the Gambia now, but leaving now to go back soon. Okay, well, you need to see me before you go. Put it like that. Yeah, I mean, you need to see me before you go. You can always email me at what is my email? You can always email me directly if you want to at uh, what is my email? Not G. It's can't spell y'all. No spell check on here either. Make sure I can't see. This is my direct email. You can hit me up. That's fulfillment of our soul at gmail.com. Fulfillment of our soul at gmail.com. Fulfillment of our soul at gmail.com. I usually put my number up here too, but y'all be calling me. I don't got time for that. Rick Fox, thank you. B Fox, are you related? Thank you. Uh, Good Consumer said, who do you book through to travel to Gambia? Do you go through any agency? No, I didn't have a travel agency. It just went directly to the airlines, United Airlines, and booked with them. I'm one of the preferred members, I guess, or something like that. They took real good care of a brother. Africa, no doubt. Okay. Uh, Max C says stay until August, bro. Inshallah. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be here that long. But anything can happen. I mean, I came here for 30 days. The last time ended up staying for almost 4 months. So, the vibe was just like that. If it wasn't for certain things that had taken place, I probably still would have been here, never left. I don't have to worry about a place to stay. Shout out to Anita. Uh Global. She put uh is there music or something? Yes, party music, party. Beautiful African Queen said, that's good. You're in a good space with each other. Yes, it took a lot of work. It took a lot of work. And it's a work in progress. A lot has happened. So we trying to heal and just be mindful of each other. You know what I mean? Like, just can't be doing things like what was happening between us. You have to sort of figure out, what was the root of what took place. I mean, and I'm not crying. I'm not crying. You got to find out what was the root issue of why you might have been doing what you was doing. And relationships, it's difficult. You're going through a difficult time in the world, and things just happen. And but my thing is like, yo, we made it to Africa. I don't know what's wrong with you. That's why I always tell us, yo, we made it to Africa. I don't know what's wrong with you. But I think that we should have never separated in terms of me being here and her being there in the United States. It's just too much space and time, especially the cohesiveness that we had. Now, this was a test. Absolutely. This was a test. And I say to anybody that's in a relationship, married or otherwise, when you come to a place like the continent of Africa, I think that you're going to be tested on every level. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to say that we passed on every level of our test, but this here was where we failed at. You know what I'm saying? Not being in each other's space. Like, I don't know. Like, we was in each other's space predominantly all the time for 5 years plus. And then to have that separation, the devil worked his way in there. But we good. You have a very stable internet. Is that a new provider? No, this is the same provider, which is I always forget the name of it. Netspin or Net something. I have a modem here. It's pretty fast, but my upload speeds are not that great. So, I mean, the internet is consistent, but I'm still trying to get y'all videos that are just not loading, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Oh, that's what it is. I have to make shorter videos. There it is. I have to make shorter videos. So right now, I have a video loading up that I've been loading since yesterday or something like that. So let me see. And right now, I'm just at 24% with it. So, and they say it's 1 hour remaining, which will change, but 22 minutes remaining. And so what you'll see in these videos that I'm attempting to upload now, you'll see me I take you to the airport with me through the screening process, everything on the plane. And then when we get to the Gambia and everything that is taking place up until this moment. And just for the people that just coming in, I'm back in the Gambia. I'm over here solo by myself, 100% single. We're going to Kunta Kinte. We're going to Jufre on Sunday to meet with the family of Kunta Kinte and Alex Haley. So we're going to get to the bottom of that. If anybody was in last week's live and see what went down, there's going to be a continuation of that. You'll get to be able to see it for yourself firsthand and hear it from the people's mouth, how they feel, what they know, who they are. This is the family of Kunta Kinte. It's set up for Sunday. I'm excited. I'm trying to get there by boat. I don't want to travel by land because I feel like traveling by land, it's a little difficult. It's a little tedious. It's very strenuous on your body. I don't want to go through that. It's very dirty. I'm not up for that. I think that though, if you're going for your first time, you might want to experience the whole experience. I mean, I was like, man, is this what Kunta Kinte went through? Or, but it's a very dusty situation. They call it a free massage. I ain't never had a massage feel like that though, but it's a very bumpy ride, y'all. Very bumpy. But you can also just go to the video. We visit Kunta Kinte Island. It's a 3-part series, and you can see exactly what we went to on our way to Kunta Kinte Island. Yes. Beautiful African Queen said, yes, that's true. And nope, not related to Rick Fox, but married and divorced, a baller. Oh, okay. Well, put me in. You was a basketball wife? Uh-oh. This channel is about to grow. Put me in the car, sis. Put me in the car. Put me in the car, sis. I'm word up. Yes. Did I skip anybody? I did talk about the internet. If anybody wants to contact me, you can contact me directly right here. Shout out to my sister. Lord have mercy. You know I'm bad with names. Let me see if I can pull her name up. She's here in the Gambia. We need to link up. I just seen a light flash just now. So if the power goes out, that would be the end of the broadcast. But let's just hope the ancestors, the beneficent ancestors, will keep us with the power on. Because I was on a live and we did experience outage, and that was the end of it. Let me see. What did I just? I gotta give a shout out to this sister because she's been keeping in touch with me. We supposed to. Uh, Let me see something here real quick. Where's her email? No. Yeah, I'm looking for my sister's email. She's here with her family. I wonder, she's probably listening to me. I'm embarrassed. I don't know if is it something like I'm getting older, but I never. Ashante, shout out to my sister Ashante. Make sure you we hook up, sis, please. Ashante, my sister, coming all the way from the DMV area. Supposed to come by and check out the compound. Please don't come over here without telling me. I got to make sure that everybody's here on point, cleaning up, and because it's a lot of unpacking. My barrels is here. Shout out to Amerikkka that shipped my barrels. Appreciation for Nita that made sure all my stuff was in there. I got everything except my white polo shirt. I don't know where my white polo shirt is, Nita, but you need to get real with it because I need that to go with my white Nikes. Okay, have you ever been? Okay, yes, that's true. B Fox, nope, nah. Okay, get the internet provider to come test your upload. They should be able to tell you your upload speed, up speed downloads. Okay, that's a great idea. Yes, free massage. So when you get on it, you get on the you first of all, I almost broke my ankles getting on the ferry. I'm so blessed because getting on the ferry is like you ever seen around Christmas time or wedding time when those ladies go for those wedding dresses and they open up the doors and everybody bum rush. We was easy mobile. We went through some VIP section or something, right? We walking like this. Then all of a sudden it was this big mass of people that came around the corner, and we had to get into that to get on the ferry. Once you get to the ferry where you go off land to get on the ferry, there's a metal gate that like seals the ferry boat to the land. My feet got stuck in between there because you couldn't see. I mean, you were so close to each other like this. My feet went underneath there, and then people are still pushing forward, so I got stuck. If the ferry had shifted, it would have crushed my feet. Oh my God. I had bruises. I was in pain. It was crazy. Going to Kunta Kinte Island, the travel to Kunta Kinte Island actually took away from when I got there because it was so brutal getting there. You couldn't think, like, you're like this, and dust clouds are coming off of you. It's in your nose. It's in your mouth. Everybody's hair is red. I'm not doing that, y'all. I'm not doing that again. But, experience wise, for the sake of experience, that's what it is. And I didn't have a chance to actually pick the driver. My driver actually called ahead with all the other drivers, and they put this thing together for us. But if I could have an opportunity to pick the driver, I would say an enclosed vehicle, comfortable seats, air conditioned, all that. The vehicle we took, we was like in the back of a pickup truck with bars for, reinforcement, with a tarp over it. But no, I'm not doing that again. If I don't have to do that again, I'm not going to do that again. I'm not going to do that again. I just go right up the river. I don't care how long it take. I go right up the river, get me there, dust free and feeling good. She said, my bank is in the process of getting my money back as we speak. What's that all about? They've had a lot of complaints with the Better Business Bureau. Where did that come from, B Fox? Who is that message for us? Are you what do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, you said no. Wait a minute. Nope, not wait a minute. I'm confused, B Fox. You are dropping some exclusive knowledge on us right now. Wait a minute. What let us know. Let us know what you're talking about. What's that all about, sis? Getting your money back? Who got your money? You want me to go get it for you? I go get it. I only charge you a minimal, in the words of my sister Keke, administrative fee. Just an administrative fee. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Y'all stay right there. Keep the questions coming. I'm back. I'm back. I had to get me some libation. B Fox, you gotta let us know what you was talking about right there. Yo, let me tell y'all something today, right? Now, uh, I know I'm in Africa and everything like that. And I'm from the hood. I grew up with roaches. You know what I'm saying? Uh, now I'm all like, oh, when I see a roach, right? I done got all sophisticated and all that, right? But look, I was in the bed chilling, and I was I was not quite laying down, not quite sitting. That's all I could say. But my peripheral vision, I could see something moving, like moving real fast. I was like, oh shit, a mouse. I looked, it was a cockroach. I'm talking about that joint was about this big and about that wide. I said, oh, I threw my slipper at that joint, right? Didn't even phase him. Uh Bella had to come kill him. Bella killed him. Yeah. That thing was scary. And what made me think about it was I just went into the draw and I was like, man, what if that was in there and I would have seen, I would have freaked out. But anyway, anybody jumping in on the live tonight? Too much is going on with my co-host. Let me put the link up if anybody is interested in coming on and just talking. We've been on here for an hour and 22 minutes. That's pretty decent, being that I'm here by myself. If anybody want to jump in, come on and jump in. B Fox, jump in here so you could tell us what you're talking about. The bank is in the process of getting your money back. Taking the ferry to the island was okay though. Yeah, it was serious. That was the first and only time I saw that, but still, it was quite Africa. Like, oh yeah, and I'm not complaining because I had help to deal with it because I couldn't have dealt with that. Shout out to Bella. Bella got me in trouble, y'all. Bella done got me in some trouble, y'all. Keke, Bella done got me in some trouble. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. Anybody want to jump on the live? Let me know. Don't be afraid. This is your platform too. Eat my icy. Let's talk about Kiki's birthday. I'm probably jumping the gun a little bit, but we're doing a 3-party celebration. Please read the message before that one. It will explain. You said you used to be married to a baller, right? That's what you're talking about? It says my bank is in the process of getting my money back as we speak. They had a lot of complaints with the Better Business Bureau, but who are you talking about? Is that what you're talking about, P Fox? No, related to Rick Fox, but married and divorced a baller. Okay, it's up to you, my sister. The floor is yours. But yeah, what was we talking about? What was we talking about? What was he talking about? What was we talking about? Yeah, the party, Kiki's birthday celebration. Are we doing a 3-day party or 3 parties in one night? How you want to do it, Kiki? You got to let us know because it's all good for me. I was just when I was just walking in, the brother was like, "Big John, hyperlink, right?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Man, I'm an artist. I want to come get on the mic someday over there." Okay, so they know me. I know a lot of artists over here. We can get it in. You just got to tell me what you want to do. A 3-day party, a party every night, or we're gonna go to a bunch of. We're gonna do a bunch. We're gonna do a club tour. You want to do that, man? Shush, anything. The sky's the limit. We gotta let Kiki tell us what she wants us to do because we can get it in. We can get it in. Absolutely, absolutely, we can get it in. So it's the month of Ramadan. They on Ramadan over here, but they still moving and grooving. As far as nightlife, everybody's not doing Ramadan here. Everybody's not doing Ramadan here. But when I go out, when I did go out at night, it was pretty buzzing. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, actually, I don't know if they're open or not, but on a night like this, I would be at Llama Llama. That's a Jamaican club. Uh, my man Fireman, shout out to Fireman, the number one DJ in the Gambia. I usually be up on stage with Fireman, so but I had to do the live, so and I believe I don't have any transportation now, so it probably wouldn't make no sense of going. But they party over there. Okay, so Kiki says yes, a club tour for 3 days, starting the 6th and ending on the 8th. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 6, 7, 8. What are the date? What are those dates? What are those days? Is that a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? What is that, sis? Let's try to let me see. Kiki said, we gonna party for 3 days. But how many clubs do you want to do? We could touch everything. Bring our own cake, fireworks, everything. B Fox is in the building trying to get up in here on me. I see you. Let me bring in, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we got one of the subscribers coming in. Her name is B Fox, and she's not a man.
No, no, I am not a man.
What's going on, B Fox? Pretty
Hey,
sister. What's
how
going on?
you
Pretty
doing?
girl.
How you doing?
I'm doing. Why can't I hear
So,
you through my headphones? Go ahead.
can, so what
I
I
can
was
hear
saying,
you.
what I was
Uh-huh.
saying was, if you're going to the Gambia, do not go through justfly.com agency to book any
Okay.
tickets because they're scammers.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
They're
didn't
scammers.
see that in the comments. You skipped to say that part. Justfly.com, don't do it.
Yeah, it was the comment before the one that you read.
Oh, okay. I missed it. I'm sorry, sis.
No problem. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So where you joining us from?
Michigan, where it's cold.
Michigan. I love Michigan. Lord have mercy. Oh my gosh. I'm a star in Michigan. I guarantee you. Oh, I love it up
Oh,
here. You hear all these bad stories about Michigan, but then you get up there, it's like, oh, okay, mind your business. You know what I'm saying?
there
And
you go.
enjoy yourself. Yeah,
There you,
yeah.
there you
So
go.
they scammed you on where was you going or trying to get to when they scammed you?
The Gambia,
The Gambia. Wow. Now, did you ever make it?
not yet, but
Oh,
it's
so
in the
this is
works.
something that happened recently.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow. You should have called me.
I purchased a couple of tickets for my son
Really?
and my daughter. Yeah, and
Wow.
they took and I purchased the ticket protection, and
Okay.
they actually canceled a flight that was going to Canada and then Brussels.
Mm,
And come to find out that Canada actually owns them.
okay.
So they were thinking around with the tickets and canceling and delaying. I'm like,
Mm,
I wasn't returning my calls. They would just send me emails saying this has been delayed, this has been canceled. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make my connecting flight.
yeah.
So I tried to cancel and they wouldn't let me cancel. And I
Mm.
thought, okay, you guys, you got to do right by me. You got to do right by me, and
I'm
they
so
wouldn't.
sorry, sis.
They
I'm
wouldn't
so
do right.
sorry you had to go through that. I didn't use a travel agency. We just went straight through. Shout out to Anita. She put all that together actually, but we just went straight. There was no need. I mean, but in cases like that, sometimes a travel agent can get you a good deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How did you pay? How did you pay for your travel expense and
with
everything?
my
How did you pay for
card,
it?
with my card, that's how we're able to. That's how I was able to dispute the charges was because it was.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Cancel it through your credit card company, and
Yep,
they have a whole protection thing for that. You
I had
know,
to do that. Yeah, I had to.
so that hasn't deterred you from coming back home, has it?
Oh no, I went ahead and purchased a couple of more tickets myself
Okay,
personally through
all right,
United. United Airlines.
okay, yeah. So when you coming?
I'm coming the 15th of May.
Oh snap! Now
Yeah.
see, we're gonna miss you then. I don't know. We might end up staying longer though. We might end up staying longer. I don't know. Anything is possible with us, but yeah, dag, we're gonna miss. Oh man, I might have to stay just to meet you. Now I gotta be nosy. Now I gotta be nosy. Now,
I
who's your husband? Who's your husband? I need an autograph.
Don't ask. Don't ask. Because I fought so long and so hard to have my own identity. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
you understand this or not, but always to be for someone to say, "Hey, that is such and such wife," as opposed to say, "Hey, that's Bridget." You know.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I, I don't wanna. I don't want to bring him up because I want my own.
Oh, and the crowd goes, oh. The crowd goes, oh. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's fair to say that we have a celebrity wife, but she
No,
don't want to say who he is. So we
no.
respect that. But we have a housewife. I'm going to create a channel for you just for that.
I know people understand. I know they understand.
Yeah,
They have
we
to
understand.
understand.
No, 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 that's cool.
Your own identity. You don't want
I,
to be known
I
as
feel you. You don't want to
somebody.
be in the shadow. I understand. No, no, no. Sis, but I'm just saying, just trying to get in where I can fit in. You know what I mean? I love to add a celebrity to the channel, but you can represent. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, my sister. You can represent. It's okay. But
I love that. I love
yes.
that.
Hopefully we can stay. Hopefully we can stay. Look, at the first time, like I said, the first time I came, I ended up staying much longer than what was scheduled. So, anything can happen. I have a lot of business going on back in America. It's like that.
Yeah.
So, and
As
it
a
just so
matter of fact,
happens things start picking up. Once I get here, everything
mhm.
start moving fast. People calling like, yo, what's up? I'm on two phones at once trying to get it right.
As a matter of
You
fact,
know?
when you said you had a power washing company, that reminds me of my brother. My brother has a power washing company as well.
Oh yeah,
Well,
give them a shout
well,
out.
actually,
You know what's the company name?
it's a painting company, but he
Ah,
has to do power washing first. So
yes, ma'am.
it's not really exclusively power
Yes,
washing.
ma'am.
It's painting first.
Yes,
So
ma'am. So the next question I have for you: did you take the COVID-19 vaccination or no?
absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely not. I mean, the way I think about it is, um, those that are taking it, no offense to anyone that has taken it. So
Mhm.
please don't take offense to this. But I truly feel is because they have not followed truly protocol when it comes to creating a vaccine.
Right.
So ones that have taken it are really kind of like lab rats, and
Yeah. Yeah.
they don't know. There are still people that have taken it and are still getting still getting
Yeah.
COVID-19. So just because you take it doesn't prevent you from getting it.
Right.
And just because you take it does not prevent you from it being worse if you get it. Like the flu shot, if you get the flu shot, you're supposedly if you catch the flu, it won't be as bad.
Yeah.
It's not like that because I've known people that have gotten the vaccine and have passed.
Yeah.
So this is truly, truly in the testing phase.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, absolutely. This is a true saying. What doctors say, and I always, when I hear about the vaccinations, this rings in my ear. Take two of these and call me in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what that is. Like, take two of these, call me in the morning. Let's see if that works. But
Yep.
yes, I take my hat off to the Black community. When Johnson and Johnson came out with the vaccinations, we was on it right off the top. Like, people were putting out memes. Look, you can't even get baby powder right. How are we going to trust you with a vaccination? And
Right,
it
right.
came true.
The answer
It
behind
came
that.
true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though they were saying that there was only 6 rare cases, the media does not put the information. 6 might be 60,000. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no vaccinations for me too. You
Exactly.
know.
Oh, you didn't
So,
take it. Yay.
uh
Good. I said you did
oh
not take it.
no,
Yay.
no, I didn't take it. But let me ask you this. So how are you maintaining during COVID? Are you working? Are you not working? What's
Yes,
going on?
I'm still remotely working. As a matter of fact, my company saw just how profitable it was to have people work remotely because we have
Yes.
other, buildings that we're renting to put people in, and they saw how profitable it was, and they were like, well, we can just keep some of those people home and just bring the ones that we're renting from those buildings. We can bring them into the mother building basically,
Yes, yes,
and
yes, yes.
save a
Now,
lot
now,
of
what
rent.
do you do? Without giving up too much information, now, what is it that you do? You look intelligent, by the way.
I Oh, thank
Very
you.
articulate. You must
I
be in
don't know
television. Are
how
you in
intelligent look,
television?
but what's
You a
that?
media. I bet you in media. I bet you in IT or media or something.
I used to be in IT, but I am not in IT anymore.
Okay.
I work for a mental health
Oh,
facility.
never a dull moment there.
Never.
Never a dull moment there. Woo.
Never. Never.
When you come, when you get off work, do you say, Calgon, take me away?
I walk kind of fast to my car sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine. I can imagine.
Well,
I can
not,
imagine.
not anymore. Not anymore because I work remotely and I only go
Right,
into the
right.
office, just for maybe a few hours, a couple times a week. So
Yes.
it's good. It's good.
Yeah. So I got a good sister here, y'all. This is B Fox. She's not a man. She's a very beautiful, intelligent sister,
I'm not a
married
man.
a baller, but we don't know who he is. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? She's in mental health. And look, I appreciate you. Now,
Thank
since you're in
you.
mental health, that means that you're probably a psychology major or something like that. Let me ask you a question, sister. What do you feel about the war that's going on between men and women, if you can acknowledge that, because there's a war going on outside, no one is safe from. And on one side, I feel like it's women. On the other side, it's men. So what am I mean? What do you mean by that, Big John? It's like the tides or the responsibility in black households is changing. Like, the men are like, falling to the rear, the women are coming to the front, the men are trying to come back. We getting back where we need to get back to, but it seems like the women don't want to give the power structure back. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that? Do you agree? Disagree? Let the people know.
Interesting. Interesting question. A very loaded question. Um,
Hmm.
Everyone's not going to feel the same. So
Right.
I don't expect everyone to love me once I give my answer. Uh,
Hmm.
um, there, I think there's a power struggle in uh, in every relationship in different areas.
Okay.
For example, I may know more about the household than you know about the car, so I can't say, you know, I think you should do this with the car, and I don't want you saying I think you should do this with the house.
Right.
Um, I am in my mid 50s, so
What? Stop. Close the shut the front door. 50s.
I am in
Shut the
my mid
front door.
50s. So
Don't crack.
what I will say is, me personally, not for anyone else, but me personally, I like to be treated like a woman, and I like a man to be a man. If if my man wants to um, bring home the bacon,
Mhm.
fry it up in the pan, that's fine. If I want to bring home the bacon and fry it up in the pan, that's fine.
Mhm.
Just as long as we can work together. Like I said, the power struggle between two people, it does not have to be. It does not. It doesn't have to be. Everybody has their role to play. I do think that um, society has definitely changed, and with men, they're taking a lot of our men and putting them in jail. So women are kind of forced to be both mom and dad.
Right.
So I think that the structure of family has definitely changed, and not by choice, not by
Right.
choice. And a lot of times, I think the first time was it World War II when the men went off and there was no one to bring home the bacon, because
Right.
back then that's what they did.
Mhm.
So they put the women in the factories so the women can start working. And I
This is
think that
true.
was the turn of how everything that was the first of how everything started changing. Some women still like their doors open, their chairs pulled out. That's me. Some
Mhm.
women still like, honey, what can I do? Let's work together.
I
That's
got you.
me. But there are some women that are like, I don't want to do this. I want to be in control. I don't, well, find find
Right.
somebody that works with that type of behavior then.
Yeah. Well, from based upon your answer, we could tell that you're not from Love and Hip Hop or the Basketball Wives. But this question and your answer leads right into what I want to say next. The reason why I asked you that is because when you come to the Gambia, women are very, very subservient to men. The women here are submissive to the men. And we had a whole segment on this, preparing yourself to come here, what you're going to see. And I wonder how a young lady like yourself would, view when you see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because for me, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? I think that's the natural structure. And this is why, Gambia is peaceful for the way it is, because women seem to know where they fit in, and you know there's boundaries. But of course, we under a different religion or a way of life here than we are in America. So that was the reason for me, because I wanted to know exactly, once you see that when you get here, or anybody that's on this live broadcast when they come here, how would they receive seeing how the women here are subservient to the men, how they submissive to the men. That's why I wanted to say that. And I feel like if American women, and if America could be that way, we probably could solve a lot of the issues in the black community. But the man too has to step up to the plate and do what he needs to do.
That is true. I totally agree. But like I said, that is my perspective. There are some women that are not really dominant.
Hmm.
Um, Maybe that's not the right word to use, but like I said,
Okay.
they've been made to have to be in that role because there is no father figure at home, and they've
Yeah.
had to go out and do the job, and they had to do this and do that. But me personally, I listen, I don't want to work on a car.
Yeah.
I don't want to be fixing things around here.
Mm.
I don't want to be taking out the trash.
Right.
So, that's me personally.
Yes.
So, but I can, you
Right.
know, I can get somebody to work on the car. I can take out the trash myself.
Mm,
So it's I don't know, it can be really versatile because there are chefs, there are
yeah.
guys that cook, and I think that's a beautiful thing, you
Right,
know?
right. I
So I
love to
think
cook
that's
for my
actually,
woman.
I think it's sexy.
I love to cook for my ladies. Yeah,
I
but
think
coming,
that's
but what do you think your reaction is going to be when you see that, like, women taking a back seat in the Gambia? What would your, do you think that would affect you? Like, oh, never. I'm not doing that. Sister, come here. Let me talk to you. Would you be
no,
like that?
I would never impose on someone else's beliefs,
Okay,
because
all
I
right.
don't want my beliefs imposed
Yeah,
upon. So if that is what works for them, and if that's what they like, then okay, no
yeah.
problem. You do you, because I'm going to do me, you know?
Yes, that's true. So, what do you plan on accomplishing when you get here in the Gambia? Do you have a itinerary, or are you just going to wing it, or is there certain stuff you want to see? Where you, like, getting your information in terms of the things that you want to do?
There are there are some YouTubers that I'd like to visit,
Okay,
and I'd like horseback riding. We're going to
okay,
be staying on a resort, so but I would like to get out in the community
okay.
to be with the community, the people in the
Yes,
community.
yes.
My daughter is 23, so she um, wants to do some partying,
Wow.
uh, and I want to do the four
Okay.
wheeler, and that's
Yep.
why I
Yep.
asked you about the Kuta Kente Island. About, hey, is it better to do the ferry? Is doing the ferry okay? Because I'd like to do the Kuta Kente Island as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, the ferry is part of it, unless you take your own boat from Banjul to, I forget the name of that city, Benji or something like that. But the ferry, it's an experience within itself because it's a lot of people all crammed in together,
Mm-hmm.
no room to move. They selling food and water, and that's an experience by itself. But once you get on the land, that's when you get into the truck and then you get there. But like I said, it really took away. It was an experience, but it took away from what I couldn't even focus on where I was going. Like, there was some, like, heavy emotional parts there that I really needed to embrace. But the most emotional that I got on that trip was actually on the ferry. And what had hit me was like, man, is this what it was like? Because we was down at the bottom level of the ferry, and I was like, was this what it was like when the slaves? I mean, of course they didn't have it like this, but just being in compartment, being in a compartment like that and everything, and it was tight, and you couldn't move, you had to ask the person on each side of you just to turn. Like, yo, I'm gonna turn. Is it okay? I'm sort of a big guy, so I got very emotional right there, and. Uh, One of the highlights I would say about being on the land is that these kids, it's like they know that you're going to Kunta Kinte Island. I don't know how they know, but they know. I guess because maybe we look different, and they'll be running behind the trucks looking for you to throw whatever. I don't know, but we end up throwing candy. Actually, we end up throwing lollipops.
Oh,
Once we got finished with Kunta Kinte Island, we bought lollipops there just for that. Oh no, wait, let me back up. One of the people with us brought lollipops, I think. I can't
oh,
remember. But we got some lollipops.
okay.
And as we was driving, we was throwing those lollipops. And them kids, man, they was woo, it's in the videos if you ever go check. But yeah, they that was one of the highlights, and it was very enjoyable to
Wow.
see them just get, just the simplest things in life they were so happy for,
Nice.
So
So I'll
yeah,
make
but I
sure
don't want to, huh?
I take some candy.
Take some candy, or you could throw some money. I guess they accept anything, credit card, whatever. They'll take whatever you got, I'm sure. But that was the fun part. But it's just too bumpy of a ride for me. Too dirty too.
So I'd like to kind of jump subjects
Go right
and
ahead.
go back to the question you asked me. I'd like to propose the same question to you about the role of a man and a woman. I'd
Well,
like
in America, I would say,
your opinion and how you feel on
right.
it.
Well, in America, you got to know and understand that that women have always been the first educator of children. You know what I'm saying? From the time that the child is inside the womb developing, the information is already trickling down. So in terms of her role, the woman's role in the black community, it's already been stamped by God. The play, God gave us women to be our companion. Somewhere in between the creation of man and woman, I feel that there's been a separation of man and woman. It seems like nowadays uh, women have become overly opinionated about stuff and not understanding the plight of the black man in America. So, what's the plight in the black man in America? Because of this skin tone in America, as soon as you come out your house, you're faced with a set of circumstances like no other race. People are going to judge you by your skin. They're going to call you names, discriminate against you and everything. Now, I'm saying you have to go through that as a black man in America. Then you have to come home and get the same amount of hate and discrimination from your woman. It's not right. It's not right. So I feel like this has been the separation. And I'm trying to figure out when was the actual time when this all started. Like, I'm trying to think, like, because I remember us just being, the black family, and then all of a sudden it changed. It might be the crack era. It might be the crack era and drugs that really broke up the black family, but we just haven't recovered. You know what I mean? And then you got shows, and I'm always going to say this, you got shows like Love and Hip Hop, Basketball Wives, where you have a group of women sitting around, no men involved whatsoever, unless it's some type of drama or whatever. And these shows have been popular for decades. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I feel like it feeds into the psyche of the black women, and black women seem to think that this is reality, not understanding that it is scripted and everything like that. So I feel like that, uh,
Right.
I don't want to talk about, but it also, it's become, how do I say this without ruffling feathers? It has become acceptable for women to do whatever they want to do with their sexuality, with their femininity. They can do whatever they want to do. There's whole groups that support women foolishness. That's what I would say. And some way, somehow, it's starting to just become that women are saying they really don't need the man. I mean, I don't need a man. I maybe need the sperm to bring forth a child, but I really don't need the man. And there's whole groups that support when a woman wants to, girl, you need to get at him. Don't let him treat you like that, and and that and that. So I feel like there's a breakdown. You know what I'm saying? But it all starts with the man. You know what I mean? Once we find out a way to put the man back in a place where he needs to be and he actually deserves it, I feel like, everything will be okay. And this is what I see going on in Gambia. I feel like the women, they keep the man in a higher standard, and it's a lot of respect. You know what I mean? I feel like, women in America, they don't have no respect. They lost self-respect. I mean, everybody's twerking.
Mm.
Everybody want to be a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be a boss, and it's just become acceptable. And I feel like it's a major breakdown for us as a black family. We got to get back to those things that them old fashioned relationships. Like, yo, I'm only gonna get married once. We're gonna have a family. It's gonna do. I feel like women need to do that. They need to put their foot down and say, look, we only get married once. Ain't gonna be no foolishness, but we can get through anything, regardless to whom or what. We're going to keep the infrastructure of the family together, regardless to whom or what. But it's like, oh, you got on the wrong shoes. Let's get a divorce. You know what I'm saying? It becomes something else so quick, like, and it's sad to me. But I feel like what's in place here in the Gambia, and I can't say for the whole continent of Africa, is this what I'm experiencing here? That men are still at the forefront of the family, and some way, somehow, it seems to be working. Now, that don't mean they don't got divorce here. That don't mean they don't got infidelity here. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that every opportunity for you to go out into the world and make something for your family and come home and get appreciated is right there. Like, I thought I was doing everything possible in my past relationship. You know what I'm saying? But I still got met with all this opposition about stuff that don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is this? We on some love and hip hop bull. You know what I mean? Like this, I feel like I'm in an episode of Love and Hip Hop. And everybody's trying to outdo everybody with the foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
that's why I think I love it here. That's why I think I love it here. Women know their place, and it's not a disrespectful thing when I say they know their place. They're just all
it
about,
sounds disrespectful
pushing
when
the black man. Yes, ma'am.
it does it does sound disrespectful when you say women know their place. That sounds disrespectful. And
Well, I don't
also,
mean no disrespect. I don't mean no disrespect, but to be politically correct, let's say that women know the role that they play in the marriage or the relationship or uh, the culture. They know their role, and they know what to do and how to do it. They know what to do and how to do it. In
and you
America, I feel like women are pretending.
and
Yes.
you know, I think that you are probably
Can you
speaking.
pause on that note real quick? Can you pause on that note 1 second? Let me read some of these comments real quick. Let me click on some of these comments because I don't want to leave nobody out because they'll get me later on. Jamila, how you doing, Jamila? Yeah, what you mean? Yeah, I took my microphone. It's not a weapon, it's a microphone. They just put it right in my bag. Everything was good. Yeah, I'm in the Gambia. I mean, I pulled my thing back so you can see the bars. If you've seen any of my past videos, you know that these bars are not in America on the inside. No, this is the Gambia. Thank you very much. If you look earlier, I did a live broadcast. I even walked outside and showed you everything. Okay. Uh, uh, Good Kasuma said, we understand B. Black Cold Tiger said, bless you, B Fox. Oh, girl, you're going to be a regular now. You know that, right? Uh, let's see. My sister Empress said, yes, true. I took the flu shot once and was the sickest I ever been from it. Never again. Uh, I don't know what that means. Is that hands clapping? I guess so. And who is this? I can't see that. What is that? Fatara Fitness said, peace and blessings. I hope I said your name right. If not, just do it prophetic way, and I'll prophetic, and I would get that in there. Okay, the war on poverty and the war on drugs tore our community down. I agree. Both of those agendas targeted the black family and community. This is so true. I didn't even mention Cohen Protel, what they was trying to do. Multi-faced this. Shay says, what role does the black man America? Okay, what role does the black man in America? Uh, I will answer you, Shay. 1 second. But my sister was about to respond, and I hope she didn't forget what she was going to say because now she has the floor. Fox B, it's on you.
Okay. Um, I was also going to say regarding your comments, you said everybody wants to twerk and everybody wants to do this, and I think the word everybody is too inclusive.
Okay.
Sometimes, um, because in my world, the women I hang around, they're not twerking.
Okay.
They're not using their bodies as a tool to get
Mm,
whatever they want to get. So, um, I know it's an individual way.
mm-hmm.
Um, and there are some women out there that are, using their body as a tool to get whatever they want. But then in my world, there's a lot of women that are not. So,
Okay.
and I have to say in my world, because maybe in your world, maybe that is what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't speak for what you see and what you experience in your world, but
That's right.
in my world, that's not what I'm seeing. Um, but I do know it's out there, and I do
Right.
know that people do that. So, and I agree with the young lady that said the drugs, um, and the war on our men, is
Yeah.
what tore our families apart. Because you remember back in, like, I don't know, you might be too young, but back in the 60s or so, or even prior to that,
Mm,
families used to do exactly what you said. They
right.
stuck together no matter what. Even
Mm.
if that man had another family on the other side of town,
Mhm.
he still took care of you, your children that you had with him, and he would take care of their children as well.
Right.
Um, but they stuck together no matter what. And me personally,
Mhm.
uh, there are some boundaries. There are some deal breakers in a relationship. A deal breaker for one relationship may be like, hey, I need you to never lie to me because
Right.
lying to
Right.
me is so destructive and it could lead
Mhm.
to other
Mhm.
things. Another deal breaker for someone else may be, hey, I need you to stay faithful throughout this whole relationship. And that's a deal breaker. If you ever step out, then we can't be together.
Right.
So there are deal breakers in every relationship. Not, I am not saying that it is okay for a man to go get another family somewhere else.
Mhm.
However, if he gets with the right woman that says, you
Mhm.
know what, I don't care if you be with someone else, just as long as you take care of me, baby,
Right.
then
Right. I like that. I like that.
everybody is different.
Right. Right. Right.
Everybody's different. And even speaking on that, I even heard of something like, women come with so many eggs, and after that, they go into menopause. They can't have
Mm.
any more children. Men
Wait a
can
minute. Back
have,
that up. Back that up again. You said women come with so many eggs. Is that what you
yes,
said? Oh,
yes,
okay. All right.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
The fallopian tubes, the
Yes.
uterus,
Yes.
the
Yes.
reproductive system.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
they come with so many eggs, and once they're done, they're done. We
Right.
cannot have any more.
Mm.
Thank God. Okay, so but men can have babies until the day they die. They will have
Mm.
sperm until the day they die. So some women will say that it is meant for a man to not be monogamous because he can produce forever. It
Mm.
is it is meant for a woman to be monogamous because she can only have so many children. And after that, then it's just everything is for fun. So some women are open-minded enough to accept that, and some women are like, no, that's a deal breaker. And to each his own.
Yeah.
I don't. If it's your belief, then it's your belief. I don't judge. Some beliefs are really interesting to me, and some
Mm.
beliefs are just like, wow, that's interesting. Some are like, oh, okay, that's not for me. But
Right.
I don't judge anyone's belief.
Right. That's so beautiful. How could you argue with a beautiful woman? You sort of got to let her have her way, right? But you this conversation is going right where I needed to go. So you said something that was so important. Yes. Yes. A woman has eggs, and when them eggs expire, it's over. But men have sperm until the day they die. So
True.
that's why I feel like every man should have at least four women. And when you come to the Gambia, because it's a Muslim belief system here,
It is.
and the majority
It
of
is.
Muslims are here, you can have up to four wives. Do
I
you
heard
think,
that.
like, can you imagine how that must be if you don't have to cheat? Because you can have your wives that will satisfy you in every way possible, because women are so dynamic. It's not, you're never going to meet two women alike.
Right.
And I think that every woman would serve its purpose. Like me, I want nine wives because I feel like I'm the sun. There's nine planets in this solar system. I need nine wives. You know what I mean? I'm just being real with you, but I'm just saying, and but you could do
Somebody's
me a
gonna be
favor,
missing
sister.
out.
You could do me a favor. I would love to know about your world, because that world sounds like a very good world. You're right. They twerking in my world. So you tell you never twerked before? You never twerked before. Let me take my
Yes,
glasses off. Are you
yes, I
saying you
do.
never twerked before?
No, I'm not saying that. I am not
Okay.
saying
I,
that.
was, I just want to clear
I'm
the
in my
record.
50s, and when I get around my sisters, we act crazy and wild, and I still twerk. Yes,
Well, let me
I
say,
am not
you're right. Let me say, twerk in public. They twerking
no,
in public. I ain't got
no,
to know nobody. They just
no, I
twerking. They twerking for no reason. You could be driving down the street and they twerking for nothing.
don't.
But I would love to know about your world. You got to come back next week. You know that, right? You know that, right? You
I
giving us a whole different perspective. We want to know about your world. Please introduce us, especially the women, the ones that's single. I'm right here. I don't have a problem. Let me unbutton my top button a little bit here. Yeah. I want to know about your world. Woo, I'm excited.
Ladies, do you see him, ladies? He's advertising. He's unbuttoning that top button. He is
Um,
advertising.
Let me read some of these comments. Okay, so my opinion. You said, "What is the role? What role does the black man in America play?" Oh my gosh! Now, there's two ways to say this. First of all, it's not a game.
There's no
You know
right
what I'm
answer.
saying? Yeah, it's not a game. You know what I'm saying? I just know of what was taught to me, and you know that's all I would speak on. So the black man in America, and I'm glad you put the emphasis on America because the black man in America is not the same black man on the continent of Africa. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know, understand that America is a white colonized, just a bunch of mess. It's just a bunch of mess. No one understand this that white people kidnap black people for the purpose of building America. Okay, start right there. We have served that purpose. There's no other purpose for the black man in America. This is my opinion. There's no
No,
purpose.
no. She asked, "What is the role, not the
Right. I'm
purpose?"
getting to that. I'm getting
Okay.
to that. So you got to know and understand if you really look at the core role of the black man in America, it was for the purpose of building America. It was for the purpose of breeding, so you can, you know, breed black men into black women for slaves. Now we're just going into the foundation, you know what I'm saying, of the role. This is if you get into the foundation of something, you can get and you can understand what's happening today. Okay. If you look at the core of what our role was in America from slavery time, you would know and understand what is going on today. So our role was here to work, to be slaves, to breed us, you know what I'm saying? And then to eliminate us. This is the process that we are in now. But it's an indoctrination where we are eliminating ourselves. They don't have to do it anymore. We eliminate ourselves. And then it's so easy for them to kill us because we're just like the roach I seen today. That's how they look at us. Now, I know that I'm saying they, and of course I can't group everybody into that. And there are some good white people out there that will stand up for the black cause. But the original role of the black man in America was just for slavery purposes and stuff like that. Until you get educated on knowledge of yourself and know and understand where you come from and know about your role in Africa, you no longer going to buy into America. Once you know and understand how you are connected to God and how God created himself and he created an image of himself, it was a black man. Once you get into the concept and knowing that, the role in America changes. You just see that this is just a pit stop being in America of our journey to completion. We're trying to get back to God in a tight situation. So uh if I would say the black man's role today in America, what it should be and what it really is, it's about getting his family back to their roots. That's what it should be. I feel like any black man in America right now
But he
should be,
said,
wait, one second, you hold that thought. Any black man in America should be preparing himself and his family to leave America. That's the only way you're going to have peace. Because how could you have peace in America for you and your family, but see your brother getting murdered on national TV, exterminated, just like stepping on the bug? That's not peace. That's insanity to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, and you heard it from me, and you're hearing it from my mouth. The role that the black man should be playing in America now, and not playing, but the role for the black man in America now is to get the hell out of America. There's no ifs, ands, or what's about it. And you're talking to somebody who makes money in America, but still, I'm still bridging the gap. And now that I've landed in Africa, and this is my second trip, I'm reaching back because I know and understand what it means when they say, you got to reach back over the waters, and look, there's nothing else to be revealed to you. Everything is right there in your face. They showing you on national TV. You're not nothing. They wrote it in their constitution. You're only 3/5 of a white man. It's so plain and clear. Of course, these are the last days, and everything will be revealed. It has been revealed. So, in my opinion, it's time to go. You can stay, you're going to die. You're going to be slaughtered mentally, physically, spiritually, so forth and so on. Education wise, everything. With all the advancements that we have made in America, we could come to Africa. It's over. You know what I'm saying? It's over. But to each his own. Go ahead, my sister. Set me
Okay.
right.
Say it again.
I said, set me right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, my intentions are not to set you right. My intentions are simply to give my point of view as well.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the
I, I,
role.
I'm 50, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you know. You see these great. I'm 50, by the way, but don't tell nobody. I'm really 25. Though. I'm really 25 in heart. I'm 50.
You don't look your age. You definitely don't look
I
your
heard
age.
you said you had a 23-year-old. I was like, what? Y'all must
Yeah.
look like sisters.
Some
But
people say.
listen, I'm gonna keep my cool. I'm gonna keep my cool. Go ahead, sister. Let me let you have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, so the question was about the role of the Black man in America.
Mm-hmm.
You started with the foundation of America, but you got to keep in mind that prior to coming to America or being brought to America, the Black man had a role, and that role was still instilled in him. He still had that. I need to protect my mate. We're going to have a family, but when you got over here, like you said, they made us do this. They bred us. Made you rape other women, and they did all made you work sun up, sun down, just awful things. But that never, in my opinion, that never stripped the original intentions or the original role that was deep seated in him. Maybe over the years, yeah, it dissipated, and yeah, it changed to be some of the things that you said. But originally, the Black man wanted to protect his woman, wanted to love his family, wanted to be together. And they were still jumping the broom and trying to be together and be a
Mm-hmm.
family, not wanting to be separated from their family. So, but because of the system, then with the drugs and, tearing the family apart and grooming the females to be more dominant than the male after pulling him out of the home, and then punishing her uh, if a man was in the home, by them saying we're not going to help you if you have a man in there, you know.
Right.
Um, and then the drugs and being flooded into our community, all that. Yeah, all of that did destroy and tear down uh, the fibers of our community. But the man's role, I think, is to still love his woman and his
Yeah.
children, his family, and take
Yeah.
care of them, protect them.
Right. Well, the question was, when you put the America part, I could have went back to ancient time, but they wasn't worried about that. You got to understand that this white education, they always teach that in history class that our beginning began with slavery. They don't go back like that in ancient times. Maybe if you went to Catholic school, you might have got a little bit of it, but the most of the emphasis is put on slavery. So
Right,
I
right,
always have to say that, like, to me, I gave an emphasis. I gave an example of the 9 wives and saying that I'm the sun. So if you know and understand what the sun does for our solar system, that's what the Black man represents. But he himself, the Black man, probably don't know that, or probably don't know. Once he gets that information, he probably don't know what to do next with it. Um,
well, without the sun, we would die.
yeah, exactly, and that's exactly what's happening. They look, they just killed this black man on live television for everybody to see. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like, come on now.
yeah.
How much what else do you need to know and understand that there is a conspiracy to kill the black man in America? And it's just not one faceted. It's coming from all different angles. You know what I'm saying? But somebody said, okay, what do I bring to the table as far as these 9 wives? I take it just like anything else: health, education, business, economics, food. That's what I bring to the table. I'm a businessman. I work for myself. You know what I'm saying? And
You truly believe that you can be with 9 wives. Everybody would
I truly believe that. I truly
everyone
believe that.
everyone would get their equal share of you.
That's what I'm saying. See, equal share of me. There's no such thing as an equal share. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily share a person. You know what I'm saying? It would be structured in a way where everyone will have their role to play. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say play. Everybody will have a job, a specific job, a specific idea. We'll be moving with one idea, one agenda. If you're not with the idea and you're not with the agenda, you got to go. Now, this is me talking, and I'm not trying to ruffle no feathers or anything like that, but look, men have been juggling more women than that, and women have been okay with it. Because let me tell you, especially in this day and time with technology the way it is, you cannot maintain having multiple relationships with all these different women without somebody knowing something. You understand what I'm saying to you? So everybody would have to first, we'd have to be, we'd have to know and understand who is God, what is God, you know what I'm saying? Then we would have to work out having a understanding on where we at and where we trying to get to. Of course, there's going to be children involved. It's a whole village. It's the whole concept of the village. You know what I mean? That's why when I came to Gambia, I seen the family structured in the type of way where it's conducive to everybody. It's just not like it's not just a sex thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a sex thing. It's not just about, oh, you're sharing. There's a whole foundation and an understanding, a structure that you operate under. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to get closer and closer to that and try to understand it. Now, of course, there's going to be somebody's going to feel something. It's a lot of feelings involved, and I know and understand that. But as long as the foundation is whole, you always have something to go back to stand on. So yes, I could do that. I know I could do that. You know what I mean? But it wouldn't be a sex thing though. Nah, it would be a more or less, yo, we moving as one unit on one accord. We have an idea and a goal and a concept which we're formulating and we're moving towards something. You know what I mean? We're going
Yeah.
somewhere with this.
However, when you initially meet someone or when a woman is attracted to you and want to be a part of you, is that not sharing? Whether she wants to be a part of you sexually or whether she sees your group of wives and she said, boy, I would like to be a part of that, and I would like my role to be cooking because I can really cook, and you know what, I can't have any more babies, I'm all dried up, and sex just ain't my thing anymore, so um I can just do all the cooking. You are still sharing. That is
No, no,
still.
no. I'm not speaking. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you can't share a person like you share a car. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like this: as the foundation of my family, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to set up rules and regulations, and when you abide by the rules and regulations, we become one unit. It ain't a share thing. We just going to work on becoming one unit, one whole unit. Now, what was I about to say? Something I was about to say. We become one unit. Now, my wives, in my mind, in a perfect world, my wives were going to bring wives to me as a gift. That's what I feel. That's how I feel like it would happen because the joy and the happy. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. Listen. This is real talk. The joy and the happiness. The joy and the happiness that my wives would give off, when other women would say, every time I see you, you're so joyous, you're so happy. What is the foundation of your happiness? I would say, my husband. I said, really? I would like to meet him. I said, wait a minute, sister. I don't know if you want to meet him because, he ain't about that folly. You know what I mean? He's a serious man. We on one accord. I want to be down. That's what's going to say next. And I'm going to tell you like this, and this is real street talk I'm talking now. This is how pimps capitalize on women, on having prostitutes. Because prostitutes will bring other prostitutes to him. Prostitutes will bring regular women to him. It's because they're interested in what is going on. Now, I don't want to go too deep into the prostitution thing, pimp thing, but I'm just telling you something that's real. It is what it is. I'm just being honest. You gotta look, you gotta be, you said it earlier. You said, if my man is doing what he's supposed to be doing, I ain't worried about that other situation. You said that.
Right. That's for some women. Right.
That's for some women. But I'm saying like this, guess what? This was for all women when we were back in Africa. This was the way it was. From the research that I seen, that we were all in the same religion. You know what I'm saying? We were all under the same understanding, one idea, one concept.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
I do
It was the
believe that.
Crusaders that went out and started saying Christianity, Christianity. Jesus never even said Christianity. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? All these other religions, it's just a separation piece. There's only one God, one idea, one concept. If we get back to that, it's over.
I do believe that back in the times that men had multiple women, and that's just the way it was. Like it is in Gambia now. That's just the way it was. And there
Yeah.
was no problem with that. So, but 9, can you handle 9 women? And I know
Yeah, of
you're
course I
saying
can.
it's not all about sex,
Of
but
course I can.
but
See,
a lot of women are going to want some intimacy,
yeah, but
So
look, but
you
look, but
know,
look. We
big
talking
John,
about we
big
we
John,
talking about
big
we
John,
talking about huh?
can you handle 9 women?
I can handle 20. But listen, hold on. Listen, I'm telling you, listen, I'm telling you, the energy's there, not a problem. But look, this is what it is though. All jokes aside, right?
Okay.
It's 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 not about, see, the women, the American women, we all have been brainwashed in America. You could just put it out there. We can never understand this concept that they're living by over here, because over here, this is
Sure
all
we
they
can.
know.
Sure we
Yo,
can. I
no,
mean,
you can't do it. Sorry, sister. Don't even do that to yourself. You've been in America all your life. They teaching you la 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 la. You get to Africa, it's the drums. I'm telling you, it's a different rhythm. I'm trying, it's gonna hit you differently. You're gonna
again,
see stuff here that you just like, yo, that can never happen in America. Because you know why it can't? Because America, we still ain't recovered from slavery, let alone the crack epidemic and the who and the killing of black men. It's all we just living from incident to incident. When you come to Gambia, you're gonna experience peace and tranquility the way it's supposed to be for the first time. I guarantee you that. Because you ain't gonna hear no gunshots, and you ain't gonna be dealing with that. And women are gonna be dressed 3/4 of their body covered, not all of them, but you're gonna see women in original garb. You're gonna see them very respectful. And women in America, and not all women in America, but to a certain degree, we've lost that. We've lost that respect for ourselves, our God. you know, I'm not saying everybody's here perfect, but you still can get a glimpse of the true reality of what a woman is supposed to be and what a man is supposed to be. You get bombarded with all these images in America. I mean, the men, it's so sad. It's sagging your pants and all this, and it's just too much. For real, it is. It's just too
I
much.
agree. I totally agree with that. I mean, I think if they truly know the history behind sagging your pants, I think they probably wouldn't do that. Um, but I agree that it is a different environment.
Mhm.
I've been overseas several places, and I've been to Spain. I've been to the Gran Canary Island, and um, Turkey. So, but I've never been to Africa.
Okay.
So I agree that there is a different environment. However, being in being over here in America, yes, you're right. We are predominantly brainwashed. But there
Hmm.
are those that have shaken free of the tree. Um, and as a matter of fact, there's a shift in the atmosphere.
Hmm.
And that ball is rolling. And people are people are waking up.
They are. I mean, us in the knowledge, the shift has happened a long time ago for people that had the knowledge itself. It's just that, the
Knowledge is power.
powers that be, the powers that be, they just got very comfortable and very blatant, but they're also sending messages to their own people and saying, yo, y'all, wait a minute. We can't allow these slaves to now be over us. There's more white people in America than black. But when you look at black people, we are the number one consumers. The whole world is waiting for to get their next expression from us, and they ain't having that. They're like, no, 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 no. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Now we got a black vice president, but is she really a black vice president? What does she really represent?
No, she isn't.
I don't want to really get into politics or everything like that. She married to a white man, or he looked white to me. I don't know what he is, but
And
you know,
how can you be pro black and sleep white?
that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, and
That's
the
a
bottom line is got to get back to Africa. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And it's sort of simple. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because you got to look at, why do they try so hard to paint this picture as Africans as savages, and then we believe that. We believe that. Man, I ain't going to Africa. As soon as you tell somebody, yo, I'm going to Africa, I'm gonna move to Africa, it's like,
we
oh my God, you're going to Africa? Oh, how you going to do that? They got mosquitoes over there the size of birds. You know what I'm saying? People say all kind of crazy stuff. They're gonna kill you and take your identity, and I done heard it all. They gonna do voodoo on you. You know what I'm saying?
that's
They
our
walking
religion.
around butt naked with a bone. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to show. They don't want to show us as kings and black presidents. You looking for, look, people so thirsty for a black president. You know how many black presidents are in Africa? All of them.
Yeah,
You so
yeah.
thirsty for a black president, Barack Obama? That I ain't never seen Barack Obama in my life, not one time. And I'm in D.C. I ain't never seen Barack Obama. I don't know what that man look like for real. Man,
Mm.
you come over here. Every president is black. What you talking about, black people? Get out of America. They gonna come get me because I'm gonna keep talking and telling them, yo, y'all need to come on home. Ain't nothing over here that's gonna harm you. You're gonna come over here and get some love. Now listen, they got some things happening now. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me back up a little bit. If you're going the wrong country, now you might see something that you never witnessed before. But go to the good countries and,
There
yeah,
you go.
live
Yeah,
life.
there you go.
Gambia's, come on, man. Gambia is the headquarters, but now I'm ready to go in Africa. I'm ready to go in. You understand what I'm saying? I just have to get the finances and all that stuff situated. Then it's like I'm going in Africa because Africa is so much. You know what I mean? I seen some dark skinned brothers today. I was like, man, how these brothers get this black? Asked the brother, how you get so dark skinned like that? He said, the sun and God.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So yeah, I mean, get out of America, y'all. That's what the bottom line is.
I
You want to
agree.
see a black president? Just come to Africa.
I
That's
agree.
all you
Get out
gotta
of
do.
America. Get out of America. I agree. I've got
So
my
when you
plan.
moving, sis? When you moving, sis? You coming for the visit, but when you moving?
I've got my plan. I don't know if I want to
Oh, yeah.
spread it,
All
but
right. I ain't
I
mad
have
at you.
my plan. I it's a longevity plan and it won't be long.
I ain't mad at you. Just don't forget about me. I'll be right here on YouTube.
I got your name.
Look, I done took enough of your time. Look, we've been on here. Yo, I gotta give a round of applause for this sister right here. Woo-wee. Beautiful and knowledgeable, and ooh, I'm look, I'm gonna try to get in that circle. I don't know what it is, but I heard it loud and clear. My circle, they ain't twerking like that. I want to see how they twerk in your circle. 'Cause in my circle, they breaking hips. They twerking so hard for real.
Jeez,
They
you're
doing all
funny.
kind of altercations and alterations and getting shots just to get that twerk right. They trying to get that. They in
Hey,
the they coming out the twerk matrix over here where I'm at. When I'm with my circle, I'm like I don't got time for that.
you
Y'all look
know,
like y'all.
you could be a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed. That's all right. That's all right.
Listen, why even be in the streets though?
Well,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
you know what that is referring to.
But I
You can
know.
be
But
out in
listen
the
though. But
streets. You
look,
can be
hold
out
on.
and
No,
about.
no. I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
like the streets don't have to be the streets. You know what I'm saying? It could be just be, you don't got to be a freak at all. Sex is not even about that. Sex is about reproduction. And you ain't got to be a freak when it comes to reproduction. But see,
Uh,
we serving our lower selves. We are serving our lower selves. We just don't know. We don't go into it saying, "Hey, sweetheart, I'm ready." I'm baby. We don't go into it like that. You know what I'm saying? The majority. We go into it because of the pleasure. It's just that God made it so pleasurable. Now we trying to take that pleasure to a whole nother outcome. We trying to have heart attacks in bed and fireworks shooting out of areas, and we taking it to a whole nother level. You come, no, it's just about we making a baby. We making a baby. That's the concept and idea of it. That's why I'm able to handle 20 because I ain't got to be performing every night, twice a night, three
you know,
three wide. No, it's like, yo, you ready? All right, boom, you got the divinity. You ready? I'm delivering divinity today. You need some divinity? Here it is. Give birth to a god, not a twerkologist. We don't need that.
I think you say it's not. You said sex is about um.
Reproduction. That's all it is. That's the original idea of it. But we have perverted it into something else.
I don't think that having an emotional connection because sex is actually a ritual. It's a night, because you're having a special connection with somebody. Someone is you're connecting. You're mixing. That is really a ritual there. So it is a very emotional act. Some people may not like me saying ritual. It is a very emotional act. So I think it is more than just now. I think it's more than just wham bam. There's a child. It's for some people. I think for more women than men, more not all, more women than men. I think for more women, it is connected. The mind is connected to you know the yoni. You know,
Hmm.
So, but for a man, I think he can compartmentalize. And I think that is probably why he can say, I can be over here taking care of this, and I can be over here taking care of that. And I think that's why he can do that. But for a woman, majority, I believe, unless, you could be a prostitute and say, I'm going to lay down with whomever, whenever, just to get the money. You can disconnect. But
Right.
I think for a majority of women, they have to connect. There has to be a
Mhm.
connection, you know.
I feel
Uh,
you on that. I feel you on that. Men. I think, and if I heard you correctly, but men are mental, women are emotional. That's how I know it to be. So
yes,
women
that's
don't connect.
yeah.
Yeah, women don't connect mentally. They connect on an emotional level. And emotions, the emotion is a distraction.
No,
And I'll say that because I'll say this. Hold on, sis. The reason why I say it's a distraction because emotions block your capacity to think.
no,
I'm
no.
trying to tell you something. This is my opinion. And I'm gonna give you an example. You can be so in love with a person, emotionally connected. You can think that, yo, I know where he's at right now because I love him so much. Or you could say when a person comes in a room, you know what I'm saying, you get this particular type of feeling and it makes you feel something that you never felt before. And because you're so emotionally attached to that person, you can't see what the real deal is. You can't see that he don't even like you. You can't see that he's trying to tell you it's time for me to move on. Or He's trying to show you something, but you can't see it because your emotions is blocking your capacity to think. I had a girlfriend one time, right? And she was so in love with me that her mother and her sister seen her one day at the bus stop. She was on her way to my house, and they were calling her. They were calling her. Hey, we all did talk about this. They calling her, but she's so emotionally caught up in trying to get to me. She did tunnel vision. This is real talk. She had tunnel vision. And then when I, when I talked to her mother and sister, said, "Boy, I don't know what you did to my daughter. I don't know what you did to my sister because we was calling her, and she just kept walking like she didn't even hear us, know us or nothing." Because I'm trying to tell you, the emotions block the capacity to think. Now, in black men, particularly, listen, black men, particularly, we get so emotional about a color, a street, a name that we will kill each other. But I guarantee you this: once that murderer gets to prison and he's no longer emotional, he would say to himself, "Damn, I could have did that a whole different way." Because you get so emotionally attached to these things, it will make you kill. It will make you kill. But it's the emotions that is leading us. We got to get back to the capacity to think. I think it was Denzel Washington that came out and said, uh, I think I'm gonna make it up a little bit, but it's like you got $50,000, right? And then somebody comes and take 500. You give them $500 to do something for you, and they don't do it the way you're supposed to do it, and you just basically lost $500. And then you pull out a gun and you kill them. You pull out a gun and you murder them because your emotions is the ones that's guiding you to see that you still got 49,500 more dollars to deal with. But you so emotionally attached to this 500 that you done killed somebody. The thinking man wouldn't do that. I'm telling you, my sister and anybody can hear me, the emotions blocks your capacity to think right. Because I know so many black men that have been murdered over a girl, over a chain, over a pair of Nikes, a leather jacket. Because a thinking person said, "Man, look, I can go get my own jacket." But you be leading with your emotions, you know? You be leading with those emotions, and your heart start fluttering and you start sweating. You know what I'm saying? You ain't thinking. I know we all been in situations and said, "Man, I don't know what happened right there. I wasn't thinking right." Yeah, man, man, I could have did something different because I wasn't thinking right. Because your emotions is at the forefront. You got to learn how to push them emotions down so you could be a thinker. So women lead with the emotions. That's the way a woman could fall in love with a man on the first day. I've had people tell me they love me. I said, "How you love me?" I said, "No, I love you." "Well, I said, "No, but look, you don't even know me. You just caught up in an emotional attraction." I walked in the room and not to be disrespectful, you got wet. There's women have told me that you walked in the room, I got wet. I said, "I don't know. I was just walking in the room." You know what I'm saying? It's your emotional thing, not mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. Maybe my talk is too real for some. It's okay. But I'm leading with love, but at the forefront of the love is my mind, the understanding. Love to me is not emotional. Love is the highest capacity to think and to understand something. It's the highest degree of understanding. If I really say I love you, it's not it's I understand you. I understand your politics. I understand what you've been through. I understand you as a person. I understand your spirituality. I understand your God concept. You know what I'm saying? And
You
mosquito in
you
here.
you sound like you're describing a psychopath.
A
Somebody
psychopath.
that doesn't have emotions. I mean, you're just acting
No,
out to be.
see, no. I just
Uh,
said the
uh,
emotion, the
but
emotion is there,
you said
but the
emotions
but the
block
mind is
the
at the
ability to
forefront.
think.
Listen again, listen again. The
The emotions
emotion is
block
there.
the ability to think. That is what you said.
Exactly. Because we are putting the emotions in front of the mind. I'm having emotions, but my mind is at the forefront. I just had to learn this lesson over for myself because of what I just went through in a relationship where
Okay, but
I was
that
ready.
that just simply simply says, no offense, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving it in an offensive way. I'm
No,
giving
no.
it in love.
Speak your piece, my sister. Speak your piece.
That's just saying basically that, no, I'm not going to use you. I'm just going to talk in
Mm.
general.
Use me. Use
That is
me and abuse me.
that is just usually that's saying that there is no emotional intelligence.
No, no,
You can
I'm not
have
saying that.
that.
Mm-mm.
You can have emotions. You just need to know how and when to use them,
You
and
saying
not.
the same
And
thing. You are saying the same thing.
but you're
You just
saying
said the same thing I said.
but you're saying emotions block the ability to think. But
Yeah,
you can. But there's nothing wrong with having emotions. It's
I never
just
said
that,
that. I never
like
said
little
that.
kids, like if you're younger. Okay, you never said that. If you're younger, you probably don't know how to control your emotions. Younger kids, they
Glad you
fall
said
in and
that.
out of
I got a
they fall
perfect
in and out
example.
of love according to them. They fall in and out of love all the time. They're not controlling. They're not mature in their thinking. Their emotions are not mature. They're not able
My
to
sister. I got the
handle
perfect,
certain
perfect, perfect
situations.
example. Okay.
Okay,
I got the
go ahead.
perfect example for you. I got the
Go ahead.
you see, I like you. I like you because you are y'all like I got the perfect example for you. Here we go. Here we go. Here y'all go, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. This is it. In the beginning, God created man, and then he created woman. He gave them dominion over everything. He even told them, you name it, whatever you want to name it. He said, do what you feel you need to do, but don't eat from this tree. Hmm. The woman behind the man's back had a conversation with the devil in the form of a snake. Hmm. The devil convinced the woman, emotions, emotions, to have the man eat from the tree. Peep game, peep game. The man, the man's weakness is his woman. Every single time. We can talk about Marion Barry smoking crack in Washington, D.C. He didn't want to smoke that crack. The woman, quote, tricked him into it. But there's so many examples I can use there. I just like to use that one. But anyway, the woman convinced the man, emotions, his emotional, tapped into his emotions and had him bite from the apple from the tree. Once they ate from the tree, they seen their nakedness, their consciousness. The reason why God said, don't eat from this tree, because he knew that they wasn't mentally developed enough to understand the knowledge of all things, good, evil, and likewise. He wanted to develop them. He wanted to bring them along. They were children. But once they bit from the apple, they discovered their nakedness. The emotions in front of what God told them mentally. Stay away from the tree. There's no emotion there. It's the knowledge that you need. That's it. But the woman come with an emotional self and emotional intelligence, because emotional intelligence to me is using your emotions in a certain type of way to get things. It's just like women all the time. If you start crying right now, I start digging in my pocket. So what do you need, sister? What do you need? What do you need? You need something? Don't cry. Please don't cry. Damsel in distress. That's what emotional intelligence is to me. How you use your emotions to persuade and get things. So
That's
this is a
manipulation.
perfect example of the emotions being at the forefront, biting from the apple,
That's
disrespecting God.
manipulation.
I'm just saying, sis, it's right there in your face.
That's manipulation, and that goes both ways.
And
There are men.
manipulations, to manipulate, you usually use emotions. Manipulation is a form of hypnosis. You hypnotize somebody through stress.
it-
I'm, te-
It's not
I'm
always
telling
true.
you.
It's
I'm
not always
telling you.
true. it's not always through emotions. Manipulation can.
Can't work any other way. It can't work anyway. It can You cannot manipulate somebody without an emotional attachment. You have to use the emotions. So and so died and left you, or baby, and it ain't like, hey, I'm coming to take your money. You can't manipulate. Hey, you can't come up to somebody and say, hey, I'm taking your money. They're like, yeah, nigga, you ain't taking my money. It's like, no.
I agree. Manipulation is a.
Like
I
the,
agree.
like the snake's tongue, you're gonna be like hypnotizing. I'm trying to tell you something. And look,
I
and that,
agree.
and look, and that,
Manipulation
look,
does go
real
with
quick, that right there,
yeah.
that get a lot of women in trouble. That get a lot of women in trouble. You know it, I know it. That get a lot of women in trouble. Huh? That get a lot of women in trouble, don't it? Uh-huh. I know
Nasty
what I'm
guy.
saying. Look, I'm starting to sweat over here. I gotta turn on my fan. Is this a G-rated show? We getting off topic. Are we getting off topic? Kiki, where you at? Kiki, come save me out of this thing. Whew,
Kiki,
I'm
come
starting to
save him.
sweat.
Kiki, where you at?
Yeah, I'm starting to sweat over here, yo. I'm starting to sweat. Let me get this microphone out my face. I'm
There
starting
you
to
go.
sweat. Let me see something going on over here. Something is happening. Something is happening. Something is happening, y'all.
You are so
Something is
funny.
happening.
You are
Yeah, I'm
so
trying to tell
funny.
you something, sis. I'm trying to just. Yeah, I didn't make it this far without knowing something. I know a little something. I don't even come out like that. You pulling it out of me. You using psychology on me. Why you gonna do me? Why you gonna do me like that? Use the look. What time? We done been. We almost. It's almost 3 hours in this thing. Mm-mm.
No.
You gonna
Oh
be
my
here
God.
next week, right? You coming
Thank
next
you
week,
for
right?
having me. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me on. I'm not sure if I'll be here next week, but I so appreciate you allowing me to come
Let me
on.
see if I can use my. Let me see if I can use the emotions to persuade you. Right here. Here you
But
go,
here's the thing. I
sister.
but
Sister.
I'm not an emotional person. I'm emotionally intelligent, but I'm not an overly
Sister.
emotional person.
Let me use a different tone of voice. Sister, I need you to come to the channel next week, please. I need you to express your intelligence on emotions, and please introduce us to your circle, please, sister. We don't know if we can survive without you. I'm not sure we can survive without you, sister. Please bring your circle. We want to meet everyone in your circle, and maybe we can get them to twerk. Ah, man. Yo, I guess there ain't gonna be no after party this week. Oh my god, I'm over here sweating. Who is this lady? B Fox. I didn't even know. I didn't know who you was. I thought you was a man. I should
I
look. B
know.
Fox. B Fox. Be a fox.
I
Be a
know.
fox. I done left everybody out the comments. They talking big smack too. Let me see
Uh-oh.
what they talk about. I ain't look. They
Uh-oh.
they they on me tonight. Okay, what
Uh-oh.
they saying? Let me see what they saying. Uh, Harmony Clock was really going on. Yeah, Harmony Clock is giving me the blues tonight. I don't know what's that's going on. John wants to have 9 wives. Yeah, I don't want to have 9 wives. I'm just saying I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Africa. Help me, please. Work with a brother. Oh, we can connect mentally. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Multifaceted Shay, are you a man or woman? What's going on? You need to come on the live broadcast. I need to see you. He wants slave soldiers. Okay, whatever that means. Uh, no, we don't. The comments are still coming. Keep the comments coming. We appreciate y'all. Beautiful African Queen. She dropped some icons on us. Shay said, so that's why all the brothers killing each other because they were thinking. No, I'm saying that what I was saying that the reason why black men can easily kill other black men the way that they do is because they're not thinking intelligently. Their emotional is driving them. Their emotions is driving them. We all been in that situation where we've done something based upon our emotions, and then later on we say, "Oh, I wasn't thinking." You know why you wasn't thinking? Because your emotions was driving you. Think about it. When you're mad, the intelligent person say, "Look, I'm mad right now. and I'm going to embrace this madness. Please give me some space and a few minutes to just come back to my true self because it's a process. Once you allow your emotions to take over, you just can't just snap out of that. You got to do something to get out of that emotional state and get back to yourself, the mental self, where you're thinking the right thoughts. We all have done it. Said, man, I ain't thinking right. I think you better just go ahead with that because I ain't thinking right now. Because I'm not going to be responsible. We intelligent in the emotions. I don't think this is going to work out right now. And we tell our kids, now look, don't get me to start whooping on you because I'm gonna be whooping you based upon everything that you did that I let you get away with. You don't want to see them emotions come out. So that's what I'm saying. No, brothers is killing each other because they're leading with these emotions. These gangbangers, look at some of these YouTube channels. They'll tell you, man, we was out there in the streets killing each other. Now we locked up together. We eating out the crock pot. We looking out for each other in here because they thinking. They don't have the stress and the hypnosis of thinking that these streets really belong to them. They killing over streets, colors, names, stupid stuff because they're being emotional. But the person that knows and understands puts those emotions in the proper place. You got to check those emotions. You got to check them. Check your emotions at the door before you come in here because you're going to get dealt with. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Let's move on. As told by Nikki, says, hey, hopefully I'll see you when I get there this fall. Well, you need to get with us because we're gonna be coming back in the fall. We coming as a group. We only need 10 people. We're gonna do 10 and then we're gonna do 50. So you need to get with us. Multifaceted Shay said yes to what? I don't know. And then Multifaceted says, so Adam didn't have his own mind. He knew about the apple before her, but that the things keep. Okay. So let me say this. I'm not saying that Adam, you got to know and understand this. The devil didn't approach Adam, he approached Eve, which is the way it's structured is that the woman was made a degree lesser than the man in strength. So she was the weakness of the man. She's weaker than the man, but she's the weakness of man too. Because we as men have always done things for the sake of our women. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say that? So by you saying that, would you say that women are the weaker physically, but not mentally?
I'm saying that women are the weaker in terms of men-women relationship. So, but you also are our weakness. You know what I'm saying? You got to know and understand that you're weak physically and you are okay. So the study that I seen was that women have 6 ounces of brain or six ounces of brain, and men have 7.5 ounces of brain. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way that you was just made that way. Now, that don't mean you don't have intelligent women and you don't have women that are smarter than men. Not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Right now, sister, you smarter than me. I will admit, from what you said, your conversation, you smarter than me. Emotional intelligence. I'm using it as emotional intelligence. I'm trying to get it back in next week. But anyway, you're smarter than me. I need you. I need you to come into this channel and I need you to drop your knowledge. I need you to bring your circle. I need to get the twerk team in here and we need to have a discussion. So, no, I'm not saying that women are not smarter than men. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that the devil approached the woman because she was the most weakest. She was the weakest of the two. She could be persuaded. And then that idea and concept, she put it into Adam. Yes, he knew. God said, don't eat from this tree. She said, here's the emotional intelligence. But I love you. And if you eat from this tree, I'll suck your beep. He said, where the apple at? Where the apple at? Who taught you about that? And know what she said? He said, you're going to do what? You're going to suck my bleep? She said, yeah. He said, where the apple at? Who taught you that? She said, I seen a snake and all he did was this. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. Don't. I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. We look over here. What time is it? It's
Oh
3 o'clock in the morning. Don't pay me no attention. Just continue to use your intelligence and your emotions and just continue to love me. Don't look. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's all adults up in here. We can say whatever we want to say. Don't hold this against me. I'm just having fun right now. I got a beautiful sister. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. The ancestors are floating around us. The positive ancestors. But yeah, we just having fun, y'all. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Just go tell a friend about the show. Subscribe, like, and share, comment. Yes. Okay. So yeah. So Adam had his own mind, but he was persuaded by the woman. Just like you women persuade us nowadays. It's no problem. We understand it. But when we get by ourselves, say, God damn, man, this woman got me, man. How this woman got me to do this? Somebody said, yo, man, what are you doing? I said, man, my woman. Oh, yeah, your woman got you, huh? She got to you, huh? Yeah. You got to be stronger, brother. Keep hope alive, brother. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's see what else. See, without my regular crew here, I'd really be turned up, yo. Where we at? Oh man, there's so many comments. Whew, what to say? John is always starting stuff. Yeah. Good conversation. B Fox. Let's see what this is. No more BS 602. Are you really in Gambia? Yes, I'm in Gambia. Look at the channel. You will see me walking around. Well, I'm trying to upload videos, but it's moving slow. Shay, back to Shay. So we are both humans. So we are, yeah, I get it. No problem with that. I agree. Why don't I believe you're in Gambia? Oh my God. Last time we saw the plane ride, uh, last time we saw the plane ride the arrival. I'm loading it up. I don't know. I mean, do you want me to walk you outside right now? I can do that. It's not a problem. I'm here to serve and please. I mean, I'm in Gambia. I don't know what to tell you. What can I do? Here's a receipt. What is this? Here. Can you see this? Can you see this? King, Baker, the market, this Bruceby. Can you see it? They go to telephone number. Can you see? This is what I ordered today. Does it have a date on it? I need my glasses. Does it have a date on it? Yes. Here's the date. April 21st. Right there. It even has a timestamp on it. I am in the Gambia. Do you see the date? Do you see the date? I am in Gambia. I don't know what to tell you. All I can say is come see me. Whew, I'm trying to get through these comments. No after party tonight, y'all. Organic Farm, Gambia. I don't believe that you are really. I just
wow.
showed you a receipt. Like, wow. Like, what? Wait a minute. Does money come with this if I prove that I'm here? I mean, what are y'all getting at? I'm here. Oh, man. Shay says women run circles around men. Yes, they do. And guess what? We collapse and cry like babies. Y'all run. Y'all are tenacious. You're right. Y'all will run and keep running until y'all hypnotize us and then we fall out. Hey, welcome home. Thank you, Senator Gambia. Appreciation. What is this? 50s twerking. Sure, why not? No more BS says yes. No more. Thank you. Thank you. Now you believe me. Thank you. He did a tour earlier around his house. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful African queen. Woo! Lord have mercy. Why y'all trying to hypnotize me, sis? I gotta let you go. I gotta get out of here. I got stuff to do. But listen, you gotta be back here next week.
I will try. I will try.
Don't try. Just do it. Don't try. Just do it, sister. You know what I'm saying? The brothers need you.
I can't
The
commit.
brothers need you. You represent that other, that other side. We need the other side too. We need
It's been fun. It's been real fun.
it's gonna be more fun next week. We're gonna have a baby with us and everything. The baby will be here. Keke will be here with her blonde on and blonde out and everything. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna be, we're gonna have been to Kunta Kinte Island. We can be going to God, Lord have mercy. for to oh man, I done lost it. We're gonna go see Kunta Kinte's people, the Kintes. So we're gonna have so much to talk about. It's just next Wednesday. You got plenty of time. Get your hair done. Get your put on your expensive earrings and a little bit of necklaces and some diamonds and everything, and you can come on and be with us. You can be with us. Why don't you be
What?
with us next week?
Do I look like the person that gets my hair done, did my
I-
necklace and
I'm
makeup
I'm
and
using
stuff?
I'm
I know,
using emotional
I
intelligence
know,
on you.
I know, but I just want to say, look at me.
You got
Do
that natural beauty, but I don't want to get you in trouble. You're gonna have to leave me. Cause look, I don't want to break up a happy home now. Cause my emotions, my emotions is at the forefront. I ain't thinking right now. You talking about you 50? What? You gonna sit there looking like 25? Why you doing that to a brother? You know what I'm saying? Now you're Adam and I'm Eve. Bite the apple. Bite the apple.
no, you want me to be the snake?
No, no, no. I want you. No, no, no. I don't want you to be. I want you to bite the apple because I don't know if I could do anything with a snake. But they're gonna ban me from YouTube. They're gonna ban me from YouTube. There, people can twerk and act crazy, but I can't do this.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You
Shout out
know.
to my man KC. I don't know where KC is, but I'm sure he's gonna look at this broadcast and say, "Man, why you always messing with the married women? You know you ain't supposed to be talking to the married women like that."
Oh jeez.
What is this? What you say? Harmony changed his gas. What does that mean? Oh, when I put the gas, when I hook the gas up, that's what she's talking about. The comments are still coming. Listen,
It's time to
I
go.
really appreciate my sister, B Fox. Oh my
Thank
gosh. She really
thank
helped me out tonight and made this thing what it is. I
thank
appreciate everybody that just been in here, just chilling with us. It's been so fun. It's three
thank you.
o'clock in the morning over here. What time is it over there, sis? Y'all like 11 o'clock or something?
11:25 here.
11:20. Yeah, it's whew, I'm really gonna sleep so good tonight. I'm gonna have someone to be watching this. I'm gonna be laughing. Anytime that I feel sad or down or homesick or anything, I'm just gonna play this one here. This is one of the classics, y'all. This is one of the classics.
Oh, I love it.
I don't know if you want the people to get in touch with you or to reach out to you or whatever. You want to give a shout out to your brother's business, any business. Give a shout out to your circle, your husband, your wife, whatever you want to do. I'm gonna give you the tape. I'm gonna give you the microphone, and you can say what you had to say. And yeah, it's up to you, sis. B Fox, take it away.
Shout out to my brother's painting crew, Lofton Painting, his business. Shout out to my sister love crew and our twerking. Shout out to my dad, who's going to be 81 and looks every bit of 60. Um,
Wow,
and I just shout out to everybody. Love you
beautiful,
guys.
beautiful. So I appreciate you, sis. Hopefully we'll see you again. I know if I don't see you, at least you'll be in the comments and all of that. It's
I'm a
been real. Don't be no stranger. Hopefully you'll be here when we be here. Don't forget, even though you come visit this time, you might be one of the 10 that come back in after rainy season. But we'll see. But thanks again. I really appreciate you. This has been so much fun. I mean, I don't even have to have a drink after this. I don't gotta smoke a joint. I don't gotta do nothing. I can just go straight to bed because this has just been so fun. But thanks again, and until I see you again, remember the journey continues. Yes, ma'am. Peace. Yes, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be real. This is what happens when you come in on the live, man. We in here, we just chilling. Ain't no stress. We can be serious and we can have fun too. It's all good. It's all good. Let me read some more of these comments. Harmony, I really love to see what Harmony looks like. But good night, everyone. Thank you, beautiful African queen. Thank you. Uh, thank you, B Fox. Patricia Boyd. An example of a man that is being too emotional was like that dude that shot the female because she didn't accept his advances. Yes, yes, I agree, Patricia. Thank you. Harmony, what's up? She says, thank you, B Fox. Fox, yes. I think I'm going to conclude the show on that note. We closing on a positive uh, vibe. Um, I'm in the Gambia. Videos are coming soon. I'm just trying to get my uploads together. Um, Sunday we'll be out at Kunta Kinte's family's house to interview them and talk to them and see about the family history. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about the journey getting there. I'm excited about learning everything that we can learn about them firsthand. You know what I mean? Without all of the controversy and everything like that, it's going to be a good look for everybody. For everybody. I've been your host for this evening, the content creator of this channel, the fulfillment of our soul. All of you are part of the journey. No doubt, this is a journey for all of us. No one is excluded. I put everybody's comments up here because I don't want to leave nobody out. Good, bad, or other, I will put it up there. Y'all know that. And I really just wish that everybody can come on back to Africa. You don't have to come to the Gambia. You just need to touch the soil and see what's going on. Feel it, understand it, love it, embrace it. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell somebody. You know what I'm saying? We trying to go higher. We trying to go higher. You know, we're 1,800 strong. We're trying to get to 2,000. We're trying to get to 2,000. Help us. Help us get to 2,000. You know, this is a family. Let our family grow. We got so many things in store for everybody, and you're part of it. Some of you have been here from the beginning and got to see me in the very early stages of this journey. Me and Anita, you got to see us go through it. You got to see us. You got to see us. Vibing inside of the Gambia and getting back to America. Now we're back to the Gambia. I'm telling y'all, and I told you, I know a lot of people didn't believe it because people talk, but we're just not about talking. We're doers. We get it done. We're back in the Gambia, baby. We're home. We're home. Tonight, I'm home alone, but that's probably what I need. I need to be home alone. But yo, don't forget to check us out. Check out all the videos. Watch them 3 and 4 times. You know what I'm saying? We trying to turn this into a career. You know what I'm saying? We trying to turn this into a career. The comments are still coming in. This week, nice. John, you a mess. Thank you. I appreciate that. This week was very nice. Yes, it was. You will get 10K subs soon this year. Yes, invest, build. You make that happen from your mouth to God's ears, please. 10,000. Let's go. Shout out to Keke. She stepped in but stepped out. I don't know where my sister's at. Shout out. Keep Sirah in your prayers. Keep us all in your prayers. We all are going through something. Believe me when I tell you. I just try to bring a lighter situation to the table and just make you laugh a little bit, get some knowledge, and show you, what is home. This is the true home. Africa is your true home. I know you got your fancy car. I know you got your big house. I know you got that fat bank account, but you'll never, ever have peace in America. So with that, I say peace and blessings. The journey continues, and I'm out. No after party tonight, y'all. Peace.